the White House in the world, made entirely of sugar cubes.
It looks just like the real one.
It sure does.
Look, there's Caroline sliding down the banister. Oh, I forgot something.
What?
Men, attention. At ease.
May I ask a question?
Yes, Cub Simmons?
When we go to Washington this weekend, will we get to see the real White House?
Yeah, the White House, Washington Monument, Congress.
Oh, we'll see the Pentagon and the Lincoln Memorial. We're going to see everything.
Mrs. Carmichael?
Yes, Cub Bagley?
Will we get to meet the president?
Oh, I'm afraid not. He's too busy.
Oh, rats!
I'd like to ask a question.
Yes, Cub Carmichael?
Why are we standing around making small talk when there's refreshments in the kitchen?
Oh, I forgot all about it. Help yourselves, fellas. They're on the kitchen
Now,
table.
fellas, don't fight over the cookies. Don't fight over the cookies now. There's plenty of them. Oh, Lucy, I gotta hand it to you. Choosing the United States government as our Cub project was really inspired.
Yeah, but I agree with Sherman.
What about?
About not meeting the president. Rats.
Oh, for heaven's sake, you can't ask to see the President of the United States just because you happen to want to say hello. You gotta have a good reason.
Hey, I know. People are always presenting him with things, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm sure Jackie could find room on the mantle for a sugar-cubed White House.
Oh, now, Lucy.
Well, one good thing, Viv, I'm pretty sure they won't have one just like it.
I'll bet. What are you going to do?
I'm going to call the White House.
I can only hope that you mean the White House cafeteria.
Operator, would you please get me the White House? No, I don't mean the White House cafeteria. No, I mean the White House in Washington, D.C. Yes, I'll speak to anyone. My number is Klondike 54320. They're ringing.
This is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard of in my whole life.
Hello? Is this the White House? Viv, it's really the White House.
No kidding.
This is Mrs. Lucy Carmichael. Could I speak to someone in the president's office, please? Thank you. They're ringing his office. Hello? This is Mrs. Lucy Carmichael, den mother of Cub Scout Den 8 in Danfield, New York. Yes, we're all going to be in Washington this weekend, and we were wondering if we could stop in and give the president a little gift. Well, the boys made it themselves. It's a replica of the White House made entirely out of sugar cubes. That's right. Oh, fine. Thank you, Mr. President. He's checking his appointments. Mr. President. Viv, it was him.
Are you sure?
Who else in the White House would say replica?
Hello? Hello, Mr. President. This is Vivian Bagley, co-den mother of Den 8. What time would you like to see us Saturday morning, sir? Your Honor?
President.
Mr. President? At 8 o'clock. Oh, we'll be there. Oh, thank you so much. Goodbye.
Viv, we're going to meet the president.
I'll never wash this phone again.
Hey, Sherman, is this our car? No, we're on the next car. Okay, come on, guys.
Sherman, do we really get to sleep on the train?
Sure, eat dinner and breakfast, too.
I must say, being a Cub Scout is sure enriching my life.
Be careful, Viv. Don't drop it. I haven't dropped it yet, and you backed me through 6 Pullman cars.
Oh, here's our compartment right here. Can you open the door?
Here, thank you. Let's get this thing in here. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Careful now.
Okay. All right. Push the door back. Lucy!
What?
It won't go through the door.
Oh, of course it will. Push the door open.
I'm telling you, it won't go through.
Pardon us, please.
Oh, raise it up,
Just a minute,
Viv.
sir.
Way up, Viv. Sorry. What do we do? Go on. Try to get through. Turn it on its side. Turn it way over.
Oh, no, Lucy, it'll break off the portico.
For heaven's sake.
Oh, this is a fine mess. The only reason we spent our good money on a compartment was so we'd have a place to put this thing.
All aboard!
Oh, come on, Viv, we gotta get it in there.
I told you we should have built the Washington Monument.
Pardon me.
Oh, yes. Oh, raise it up. Way up there.
What are we playing, ladies? London Bridge is falling down.
Conductor, just a moment, please. I'm very happy you came along. We are unable to get this into our compartment, so could you please tell me where to store it?
I'm afraid there's no room.
Well, what about the baggage car?
Oh, I'm sorry. Items for the baggage car must be at the station 30 minutes before boarding. I'm afraid you'll have to take it off the train.
Oh, no, sir, we can't do that. We're going to give this to the president. You see, I'm a Cub mother, and our Cub Scouts made this. This is a replica of the White House.
You're no kidding. I thought it was Buckingham Palace.
Sir, please, can't we leave it here in the aisle?
No, it's against regulations.
Well, how about over there near the door? There's lots of room there.
Our regulations cover every little nook and cranny. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
Well,
Lucy, what are we going to do with it?
we're going to put it down right over there.
Oh, no, now, Lucy, he said that was against regulations.
Vivian, people who have an appointment with the president do not have to worry about the petty problems of minor officials. Now, come on. Well, right over here.
Yeah.
Now, put the back of that right up here.
Now, careful.
Yeah.
Don't drop.
Oh, boy, that's heavy. Hang on. Hang on, I'll shift my leg. Oh, good, we're going. We're going. Well, Washington, here we come.
I'm starved. Let's go find the boys and have an early dinner.
Okay. I want that. Go with all tickets. I think so. Tell the boys.
What are we going to tell the president?
You don't suppose that he'll settle for a replica of Admiral Byrd's headquarters in South Pole?
I don't think so.
Well, Viv, there's just one thing we gotta do.
What's that?
It's tricky. But between now and 8 o'clock in the morning, we've got to rebuild the White House.
We got to do something trickier than that.
What's trickier than that?
Between now and 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we've got to get hold of 3,000 sugar cubes.
Oh, well, I'll just go up and ask for them in the dining car.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they keep 3,000 surplus sugar cubes on hand for desperate den mothers.
Well, I'll get all they can spare. Oh, wait a minute. Give me the timetable.
Oh, what do you want with this?
Well, the train stops a few places, and I'll get off and buy all the sugar I can. Yeah, we stop in Greenview in 15 minutes.
Oh, Lucy, forget it. You'll never be able to get that much sugar.
Viv, if we don't get the sugar and don't build the White House, we don't get to meet the president.
I'll go talk to the dining car steward. You get ready to get off in Greenview.
All right.
The tack is right here. I'll saddle her up.
Good, fine. I'll have a cup of coffee.
Easy, Annabelle.
you. Pardon me, sir.
Yes, what can I do for you, ma'am?
Would you sell me some sugar?
Well, I'm sorry, lady. I'm not in the grocery business.
Oh, but I really need the sugar. You see, I'm a den mother, and my Cub Scouts built a replica of the White House, and we're taking it to President Kennedy, and it got broken, and we have to build it again.
I'm sorry, lady.
But please, this is terribly important. Give me one good reason why you won't help me.
I'm a Republican.
But, sir, can't you do it for the Cub Scouts? They're bipartisan.
Look, lady, I have no idea how many people are going to come in here tonight, and I gotta have all the sugar I got on hand, that's all.
Could I have a cup of coffee?
Yeah, sure. There you are, ma'am.
Thank you.
10 cents, please.
A dime here someplace.
Thank
There you are. There was a draft there. I'm susceptible. Pardon me, but could I bother you for the sugar?
Oh, certainly.
Thank you.
No.
My, do you like your coffee that sweet?
This is for my horse.
Oh, does your horse like his coffee that sweet? Thank you. Thank you. This is certainly a nice little stopover.
Thank you.
Out of that lady's handbag. Here.
There it is. The horse is eating the sugar right out of your purse.
Well, now, maybe she's not looking for sugar. She might be looking for something else, you know.
Like what?
Well, like my billfold. You've heard of a horse thief.
I'm gonna call the cops.
Oh, no, I left $5 on the counter.
Lady, I don't want your money. All I want is my sugar.
My train!
Stop! I want my sugar back!
Annabelle! Annabelle, we got it!
Mrs. Bagley, I can't hold this train any longer. I'll be late getting into Washington.
Oh, but she said she'd meet us here in Scottville, and she seemed to have a very fast horse.
I hope you won't think I'm an old grouch, but I'm going to start my train.
Oh, please don't do that. This is the last stop before Washington, D.C. You can't go without her.
Oh, can't I? All aboard!
And Scottville. What happened? Annabelle turned out to be a jumper. Anytime she saw anything a foot off the ground, it was up and over. Up and over. Sometimes when she couldn't find anything to jump, we went up and
Oh, Lucy.
What?
Did you get the sugar?
I did. Viv, I want to tell you, you haven't lived until you've jumped over a high fence with 15 pounds of sugar slapping you in the ribs.
Oh, dear. I hope you didn't break any of the cubes.
The cubes are fine. I just hope my ribs are all right.
Lucy?
What?
What'd you do with Annabelle?
I tied her to a parking meter and left my name and address and told them that I'd send the money for whatever it cost to get her home. Oh, no!
What's the matter?
I forgot to put money in the parking meter. Annabelle's overparked.
Lucy?
What?
I sure hate to ask you this after all you've been through, but did you remember to buy glue? Whoa! Yeah, we have to have something to stick the sugar cubes together with. You mean we did all that up and over for nothing? You got all the sugar. All I have to think of is something else that'll make them stick together. What'll make them stick together? I know. What? I got just the thing. What do you got? I brought all this bubble gum along in case the boys wanted it. We could chew this up and stick them together. Bubble gum? We'll never be able to put that thing together.
Hey, Jerry, look at the little rocking chair.
Yeah, whose chair was that, mister?
That chair belonged to President Lincoln's son, Tad, when he was just about your age.
No kidding.
Oh, excuse me, ladies.
Oh, Viv, I'm so nervous. I don't know if I can remember my presentation speech.
Maybe you better go over it again, huh?
Yeah, I better. Let's see. On behalf of the Cub Scouts of Danfield, New York, Pack 57, Den 8, we'd like to present this model White House to you, the president of, what's he the president of?
President of the United States.
President of the United States. Yes. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Pardon me, ladies. The president will see you now. Oh, excuse me. All right, boys, get into a column of twos here. We're all going in right that way.
Little gentleman, act nice. Now, let's be, we'll be proud of you now.
March.
Now, march, that's it.
Be polite. Yes.
All right, Lucy, let's go.
Oh, Viv.
What's the matter?
My legs are all wobbly.
Oh, don't drop the White House.
Oh.
Pardon me, ladies. The president's waiting.
Oh, yes. Lucy?
Please. What? I gotta sit down.
Oh, you have to sit down? Just a minute, dear. Just a minute. How's that? Better?
I've never been so nervous in my life.
Are you all right now?
Yeah, we better get in
All
there.
right, let's go.
Not keep the president waiting.
Come on.
Viv, I'm stuck.
Oh, no, Lucy, you're not stuck.
Yes. Help me out of this.
Oh, good heavens.
Pull it off.
Oh, Lucy, pull harder. I can't pull any harder. I'll break it and it's priceless.
We gotta get it off, Viv.
Oh, dear.
What are we gonna do? We can't keep the president waiting?
Well, I guess I'll just have to make the presentation without you.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not gonna miss out on meeting the president. Oh, Viv. Oh, Viv, please.
How do you do, Mr. President?
Come in, Miss Carmichael. Don't be bashful. I'm happy to see that I'm not the only person who is attached to a rocking chair.
For us? Yes, I've decided we're in an awful rut, so I got this catalog.
What do you mean we're in an awful rut?
Well, now, let's face it, Viv. Our idea of an intellectual conversation is to sit around and discuss whether Marshall Dillon will ever marry Kitty.
Now, what's wrong with that?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Viv. You were born with a brain. It was meant to be used.
Not necessarily. I was born with an appendix, and I had that taken out.
Look, I'm serious. We should keep our minds alert. There's no need to stop thinking just because we've been out of school for a couple of years.
A couple of years? Your mind may be alert, but your memory's gone Betty by.
Well, I find this pretty exciting. I just can't decide which course to take. Let's see, there's conversational French, and there's a United States foreign policy in the Middle East.
Oh, they both sound fascinating.
You're all wet. Oh, yeah? Yeah, you've lost your marbles.
Oh, they're arguing over marbles again.
Now, fellas, I thought we agreed that you weren't going to play marbles for keeps.
We weren't arguing about marbles.
Well, then what were you arguing about?
The amount of liquid fuel required to get a space capsule into orbit. I say liquid fuel used in space capsules is measured in tons.
And I say if it's liquid fuel, it's got to be measured in gallons.
Oh. I see.
Well, Mom, am I right?
Well, now, Sherman, you might be right. If those space things use as much gas as my car does, it could be measured in tons.
It's gallons, isn't it, Mom?
Well, let's see now. If we could figure out how many gallons there are in a ton, let's see now. There are 4 quarts to a gallon, and let's see now. A ton has. We all know that a pint's a pound the world around.
Holy cow!
I told you our mothers wouldn't know.
Well, worth a try.
Where's that catalog? Yeah. Whoa. Wonder if they've got anything called Cape Canaveral at a glance.
Welcome to Introduction to Chemistry and Physics. I am Professor Adrian Vance. Now, the first few weeks of our class will be devoted to chemistry. Now, you will notice about the class many pieces of equipment which undoubtedly you're not familiar with. However, as we go... Well, I see we have 2 new arrivals.
Oh, yes. I'm Vivian Bagley.
And I'm Lucy Carmichael.
I'm so glad you were able to make our little class.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry we were late, but I forgot that my daughter, Chris, had a drum majorette rehearsal, and then I had to get a sitter for the 2 boys. And I want to tell you, trying to talk those 2 kids into having a sitter.
Mrs. Carmichael, please. There's a class in session.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we miss very much?
No, just my opening remarks.
Oh.
But with the class's indulgence, we'll start all over again.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
That's very kind of you.
Welcome to Introduction to Chemistry and Physics. I am Professor Adrian Vance. Now, the first few weeks of this class will be devoted to chemistry. Now, the person sitting next to you will be your lab partner. Now, about this equipment which you see about you, naturally, it is all unfamiliar to you now, but as time goes... Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes?
Is there some problem?
Oh, I was just asking this gentleman to change places with me so Viv and I could be partners.
See, we live in the same house, then we can do our homework together.
Would you?
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Thank you.
And now, may I go on?
Oh, yes. Go right
thank
ahead.
you.
Thank you very much.
see,
You don't mind, do you?
I hope you will bring to this class a great deal of curiosity. Yes, curiosity has led to many discoveries in the past and will lead to many discoveries in the future. Now, there are many things still to be conquered by science. Can you name any of them? Oh, yes?
How about a cure for the common cold?
Good.
Boy, she sure needs one, doesn't she? I don't think it'll happen in time to save her, though.
Mr. Vance, no one knows for sure if there's life on the other planets.
That's right.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yes.
No one has discovered the secret of eternal youth.
Oh.
Well, they haven't. Oh, that's pretty silly.
No, come on, boss. Let's not scoff. After all, a scientist must keep an open mind, for everything is possible in science.
You see?
Now, this class may not make scientists of all of you, but it will make you aware of the world around you. Now, class, in the next few weeks, each one of you will have his own special project. And now, class, will you step down here, please? Gather around me. I'd like to explain some of this equipment to you. Now, this is a Bunsen burner.
Oh, that's what that thingamajig is. See, Viv? That's a Bunsen burner. I heard it.
The handle which controls the gas is very sensitive, so regulate it with care. All right, now, everybody, back to your work tables, back to your work tables. You 2 young ladies will work right here.
Oh,
all right.
We got our own work
table.
table.
And now I'll explain what you're supposed to do. You ready? Everyone, light his Bunsen burner.
Oh, you strike the match, Viv.
Okay.
My, that is sensitive. I'm sorry.
You weren't listening.
Well, I was listening. I think you used too big a match, Viv. Why'd you?
All right, class, let's have your attention. Now, you will notice many acids around here. Now, we will be handling a great many of these acids. Now, if you'll step this way, please. I am required by the Board of Education to point this shower out to you. Should you by any chance get any of these acids on you, simply step into this shower and pull this cord. And I might add, in all the time I've been teaching this school, we've never had occasion to use it.
I wonder if it still works.
Oh, yes, it works.
Yeah, it works. Us scientists have to learn to be on time.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. What's all this?
We started our special projects tonight. Oh, well, do you want to guess what project I'm working on?
Splitting the atom.
No, somebody already did that. I don't want to be a copycat.
Oh.
I'm going to see if I can find the secret of eternal youth. Now, what do you think of that?
Well, now, I think you've cracked your beaker.
Professor Vance himself said nothing was impossible.
Okay, you got your project. Now, what am I going to do?
Well, if you can't think of anything, why don't you help me try to find the secret of eternal youth?
Why not? What have I got to lose?
Maybe 10 years. Well, now let's get to work. We don't want to waste any time. Write this down. Get your pad and pencil. You should keep that with you all the time, Viv.
All right.
It's what a good assistant would do. All right, now write it down. C9, H8O4.
C9H8O4.
Yeah. I wonder if I should use 1 cc or 2 cc's.
Well, now, it all depends on how many people you're planning to serve.
Will you be serious? Write down 1 cc.
1 cc.
Wonder if Madame Curie had this much trouble with her assistant.
Well, what special project do we have here?
I am trying to discover the secret of eternal youth.
Oh, that's very nice, very nice. I'm glad to hear the secret of what?
The secret of eternal youth. Remember, we talked about it in class, and you said it was possible?
I did?
Well, you said anything was possible.
Oh, yeah, well, yes, well, so it is.
Of course, you know what formula we're using here.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, I understand this formula. I've never seen it mixed this way.
Well, of course, I haven't had any results yet, but I just started.
Oh.
Drop around later and we'll give you a cup of youth.
I think I know what I need here. One of the acid salts. Get me some sodium bisulfate solution over there.
Okay. Hey, this is an awful lot of sodium whatchamacallit. It's gonna be kind of hard to pour, Lucy.
Oh, for heaven's sake, never bring it in an open beaker. What a dumb thing to do. That container has too big a mouth. That makes 2 of you. Oh, boy, the kind of lab help you get these days. Here, put 5 cc's in that, and hurry up.
Oh, Lucy, I'm spilling an awful lot of it. I spilled it all.
What are you trying to do? I was saving you. You spilled acid all over your herself.
Oh, what's going on here?
She spilled acid all over herself.
What acid was it?
One of the deadly acid salts, sodium bisulfate.
An acid salt, Mrs. Carmichael, is not an acid. It's a salt.
Oh. It's only water, you know, H2O. Stand right here, honey, and dry yourself off in front of our Bunsen burner. Well, Viv, I think we're finally getting someplace.
I think so, too. You may not have found the fountain of youth, but you have invented a glass jungle, Jim.
All right, just take your notes. Listen, I'm going to need some more glass tubing. Go get it, please.
There is no more gas tubing. You've used it all, unless you'd like for me to empty the thermometer.
Viv, I need glass tubing. I don't care where you get it. I don't care how you get it, but get it.
Yes, madame. Mr. Vance, could I see you for a minute?
Yes.
Would you please do me a big favor?
Yes, of course.
Would you get our mad scientist friend to drop this ridiculous experiment?
Well, I admit that Mrs. Carmichael is a little unorthodox, but I feel a laboratory is a place where you find things out for yourself.
Well, I found something out for myself. Since she's become a mad genius, she's absolutely impossible to live with.
Oh, Professor Vance, would you do me a favor and look at my experiment? It seems to be doing an awful lot of bubbling.
Bubbling?
Yeah, but don't worry, nothing will spill. I put corks in all the tubes.
Corks in the tubes?
Yeah.
Corks in the tubes! Corks in the tubes!
Oh, honestly, I guess there's a shortage of corks, too. You know, it's really appalling the way we scientists have to put up with lack of supplies. Honestly. What happened?
Oh, Mr. Vance! Mr. Vance! Are you all right?
Oh, what happened?
Mr. Vance? Huh? What happened?
Are you all right?
I'm all right.
Now remember, keep an open mind.
Open mind?
An open mind.
Open mind?
Yes.
Open mind?
I think I better go look at my experiment and see if I can salvage anything from the wreck. I may have to start all over again.
Start all over again?
That's right.
You know, perhaps I should discourage her while Danfield High is still in one piece.
You better discourage her before she blows up the whole town.
Hey, I got an idea.
Is that stuff she's brewing in there fit to drink?
Why, yes. According to her notes, it's nothing but a mild sedative.
A mild sedative. That's perfect. She thinks that she's going to be able to change people with it. But we're going to change her.
Change her?
Uh-huh. We'll get her to drink some of that formula. And while she's asleep, you get me a little makeup from the drama department. Huh? How about that?
Professor Vance, I was able to salvage this much from the wreckage. This is a great day for mankind.
Mrs. Carmichael, the time has come to test your youth formula.
Oh, really? How wonderful. Where'll we get a monkey?
Well, I was thinking of a human being.
Oh, well, shouldn't we test it on a monkey first?
If there's one thing the world doesn't need, it's younger monkeys.
You're so right, Mrs. Banker.
Well, I wonder who we can get to volunteer.
Maybe you could get one of your students to do it, Mr. Vance, huh?
Well, that's a good idea. Which one?
How about you?
Me?
Yes, what better person to check out this marvelous formula than its creator?
Well, I don't know. What was wrong with younger monkeys?
Mrs. Carmichael, a scientist must have faith in his work.
Oh, I have faith.
All right, then, Lucy, bottoms up.
You want me to drink it now?
Uh-huh.
Well,
Is there any reason why you shouldn't?
Well, for one thing, I'm not very thirsty.
You see, she doesn't have any faith in her own experiment.
Oh, is that so?
Uh-huh.
Now I think you'd better go to my office, lie down, relax.
Why? I feel fine.
Oh, but a complete relaxation is absolutely essential in an experiment of this nature.
Oh?
Yes, later we'll come in and check the results.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. All right.
Are you all right?
You know this was very tasty?
Our Sleeping Beauty is finished. Shall we wake her up?
Why not?
Thanks for the makeup kit. Lucy! Oh, Lucy!
What?
It's time to wake up and see if your formula worked.
It's time for... Oh, my formula. Oh. How do I look?
Indescribable.
It's incredible.
Really? Is it really? You know, my face feels so funny.
Now, don't touch. Isn't that right, Mr. Vance?
Oh, absolutely.
Why not?
Well, you've got to let your body become accustomed to the new molecular structure.
Oh, you know, the texture of my hair seems to be changed.
It's the wonders of chemistry.
Oh, and it's brown. Oh, now that proves I'm younger. I haven't had brown hair since I was 16.
That's just how you look. Sweet 16.
Really? Oh, well, I can't wait to see myself. Where's a mirror?
Well, the nearest one is in a girls' lounge right down the hall.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Georgie. I know what you're thinking. You didn't know Chris Carmichael had a sister. Well, she hasn't. I'm her mother.
Oh, her mother. That's nice.
Delafox. It's me, Lucy.
Lucy who?
Lucy Carmichael.
What happened to you?
It's a little potion I whipped up. And as soon as I put it on the market, you'll be able to look like this, too. How about that? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
I wonder what's taking her so
Well,
long.
she should be around here
Lucy!
somewhere.
Lucy!
Biff,
Huh?
Biff,
Huh? Biff. Huh? Lucy?
are you alone?
Yes, there's just the two of us.
This is awful. Why didn't you tell me what I look like?
I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
We wanted to spare you.
Something must have gone wrong with my formula.
There, even scientists make mistakes. After all, you're only human.
I'm not too sure.
Oh, now, Lucy, it's not just a total flop. Now, you did prove that people's looks can be changed, and you did invent a new formula.
Yeah, and I know what to call it, instant ugly.
With your knowledge of chemistry.
I'm through in chemistry. I'm through in everything. I'll never step outside my house again.
Not even on Halloween?
My nose feels loose. I'm disintegrating.
It's a putty nose.
And your hair is a wig.
I did it all while you were asleep.
You scared me to death. Why did you do a thing like that?
You had it coming to you. You were getting absolutely impossible to live with.
Well, I guess I did get a little carried away.
But I did admire your enthusiasm.
Yeah, but my formula was a big flop.
Well, perhaps chemistry isn't your best subject. In a few weeks, we'll be switching to physics.
Physics. Physics. Now, that's right up my alley. Especially in nuclear physics.
Oh,
I've always...
Lucy, aren't you about to finish? I need some room to start dinner.
This is the last one.
Is Chrissy going to take all these clothes just for 1 week at Sandy Cove?
That's right. Here's her list. 6 pairs of capris, 4 sweaters, 2 pairs of Bermuda shorts, 3 sweatshirts, 1 pair of jeans, a jacket, 4 pairs of sneakers, 2 shifts, 5 bathing suits, and if for some strange reason she should want to look like a girl, 1 dress.
Has she got luggage enough for all these clothes?
Oh, sure. Maybe I'll have to carry my things in a paper bag.
You can borrow my suitcase.
Too late. Chris beat me to it.
Oh, dear. Lucy, I certainly admire your nerve chaperoning a club of teenage girls for a whole week.
Well, I think it'd kind of be fun. Are you sure you don't want to change your mind and come along?
No, thanks. I wouldn't fit in. I'm too old to be a teenager and too young to die.
Oh, the creep. Debbie Westcott's father is the creepiest.
Chris, I hardly think it proper for you to call your school principal a creep.
But he won't let Debbie go with us to Sandy Cove. And if Debbie Westcott can't go, the other girls' parents won't let them go either. So it looks like the whole trip is off.
Well, did you tell Mr. Westcott that I was going with you?
Yes, but he still said no. What a drag.
Oh, I just think that's a shame.
I'm finally old enough to go to Sandy Cove, and what does that old rinky-dink do? Chop.
Well, wait, maybe I could call Mr. Westcott and get him to change his mind.
Oh, that'll be the day.
Well, it's worth a try.
Go ahead, Lucy. Give old Rinky Dink a ding-a-ling.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Westcott?
Yes?
This is Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh.
Chris's mother. In case you don't remember me, at the last PTA cake sale, I was the pineapple upside down.
Oh, yes. What can I do for you, Mrs. Carmichael?
Well, it's about the girls' beach party. I was hoping you'd change your mind about Debbie.
Sorry, Mrs. Carmichael, I can't do that. I have my daughter's welfare to think of, and I have the reputation of Danfield High School to consider.
But, Mr. Westcott, I'm going to be the chaperone, and I plan to supervise the girls very closely.
Nothing personal, of course, but One woman can't possibly keep a close watch on 8 girls for a whole week.
Oh, didn't Debbie tell you there are going to be 2 chaperones? Yes, the other chaperone is a very dear friend of mine. She's a lovely older person. And she's very responsible and dependable, and she's had loads of experience with younger people. She's practically a nanny.
A nanny, eh? Well, of course, if there are 2 of you, all right. In that case, Debbie can go. But, Mrs. Carmichael, if anything goes wrong, I can promise you I'll abolish every girls' club at Danfield High.
Oh, Mr. Westcott, you don't have to worry. You'll never regret this. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mom. Oh, you're the greatest. Gotta call the girl.
How about Lucy? Now, Viv, I don't blame you for being mad, but having 2 chaperones is what sold it. Now, be a sport. What do you say?
Nanny doesn't live here anymore.
Come on, Viv. Say yes.
Nothing doing.
But Jerry and Sherman are going to visit Uncle Ned. You don't have a single thing to do next week.
Oh, no, I face the boring prospect of sleeping till noon, sitting around the house nibbling chocolates and reading trashy novels.
You can do the same thing at Sandy Cove and get a tan besides.
Well,
come on, say yes.
Oh, all right.
Good girl.
Oh, wait a minute, I can't go.
Why not?
Chris is using my suitcase.
Oh, well, don't you worry. I'll take care of that. When I go to the store, I'll get you a paper bag, too.
Hey, girls, look. Oh, Debbie, you look quite sublime. You're too much as a redhead. Want to swap? Sure.
Hey, girls, look. I feel just like Jane Mansfield.
Oh, you're kidding. Gee, am I glad my father finally let me come. Oh, me too. Debbie, I don't know how you stand it. If my father was the school principal, I'd die. I'd really die. Yes, Blake. Hey, girls, what are we going to do all week? I mean, besides our hair and our nails? I wonder if there are any boys around. Are there? Woo! Now, Georgie Blake and his club have the cottage next door. There are 12 choice strangers on the other side. And our whole football team's across the road. Wow, Boysville! Hey, you know that real tall, good-looking guy that looks like Paul Newman? Well, anyway, he asked me to dance. Yes? Why don't we call somebody up? We can't. There's no phone. Oh, no! No phone? I'll die. I'll really die. Maybe later we can take a walk up the beach and check the action. Yeah. That'd be fun.
Okay, kids, your beds are all made up.
Oh, thank you. Michael.
Well, look at this.
What is that, some kind of a new jitterbug step?
Jitterbug? This is a mashed potato.
Oh, the mashed potato. Yeah, now that I see it, what else could it be?
Okay, kids, let's go to bed.
Bed? You're kidding. We were going to take a walk up the beach and check the action.
Well, now you got a whole week to check the action. We had a long drive, and we're all tired.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are. Okay, up to bed. Too bad. We're tired.
Come on now.
And give me the pop bottle. No pop, no candy. Give me the candy. And don't take the radio. You're going to sleep, not dance.
Wash, hash, a ton of dead rubber guns. Yeah, wash, hash, ton yahtsuits.
Well, that wasn't a very nice thing for them to say.
It wasn't. What'd they say?
They called us 2 Dudda-Gucky Yaksus.
Is that bad?
It means we're 2 old fogies.
How did you know that?
Oh, it's the kind of language teenagers speak when they don't want us old fogies to know what they're saying.
Wow. How'd you ever learn it?
Little Jerry figured it out and slipped me the code. Oh, what a mess this place is. You know, Viv, the kids have got a point. It would be kind of a drag spending a whole week here with two old fogies.
That's what chaperones are supposed to be.
Not necessarily. We could be two young fogies. We could turn ourselves into teenagers.
And just how do you propose to do that, short of plastic surgery?
Well, we could act and talk like teenagers. What's that? The mashed potato.
Lucy, I think you got lumps in your gravy.
Viv, don't you see? We gotta get to be part of the gang. That way we can keep an eye on the girls without them resenting us.
Okay, we'll talk about it in the morning.
No, we're gonna talk about it tonight. I'm gonna teach you a few basic teenage slang words right now. Now, for instance, choice, groovy, and tough all mean good.
Tough means good?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, these teenagers just don't make any kind of sense today.
No, they don't make sense like we used to, Viv. Greetings, Gate. Let's cut a rug.
Hubba, hubba, hubba. Okay, tough means good.
Yeah. Now try to think like a teenager. Think, creepy, scuzzy, grumpy, drippy, raunchy, and flaky. What do they sound like?
Like Snow White got hold of the wrong dwarfs.
They all mean bad.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh.
And diddly, 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 that means and so forth and so forth and so forth.
Good. If I ever get stuck, I'll just say diddly, diddly, diddly.
Now, when you leave a place, you split.
When you leave a place, you split.
Yeah. And when somebody funny cracks you up. And when you're enjoying yourself, you're having a blast. See, it's very easy.
Easy? That's tough.
There, now you're catching on.
Lucy?
What?
Don't you think I ought to shut the window?
To shut out that marvelous ocean breeze? Oh, boy, we're really going to sleep tonight, Viv.
Okay. Good night.
Pleasant dreams, Bill.
Oh, there's a mosquito in here. He must have come in on that marvelous ocean breeze.
That was not a mosquito. Mosquitoes come later in the summer.
Well, now, this one may have come a little early to take advantage of the off-season rate.
Oh, you're right. And he brought a friend to share expenses.
Oh, Lucy, this is terrible. Now, what are we going to do?
I think I saw some mosquito netting here.
Oh, to think I could be home with a bonbon and a book instead of in this flaky place.
Here, spread it across the whole bed, both beds. Plenty down here and plenty for our heads up at the top. Let's slide over. Gee.
Lucy?
What?
Do I look like a new bride?
You look more like an old beekeeper.
Good night.
Good night. Good thing we got this netting. The biggest mosquito I ever saw.
Lucy, will you please go to Sleepsville?
Oh, he is a big one. If I didn't know he was a mosquito, I'd swear he was a bat. Ah! There was a bat! A bat! That was a bat! That was not a bat!
are you going? What do we do? Where?
Screaming at your pad last night.
A bat got in the house and gave our chaperones a fit. They were so scared they stayed in the closet for 2 hours.
Well, what do you know? The bat just replaced the dog as man's best friend.
I didn't even see it. I slept through the whole thing. Me too. If I ever saw a bat, I'd die. I'd really die.
Listen, Cynthia, if you ever see a bat, just cool it. They won't bug you if you don't bug them.
They've moved about. We found the action.
Oh, boy, look, Bill.
Hi, gang. Keep it blasting.
Keep it going down there. All out for fun.
Do you know those weirdos?
The lead weirdo is my mother.
Oh, sorry.
So am I. They're our chaperones. What are they up to? I don't know.
Hey, Bill, what are we going to do with them? Well, I don't know. Where's that bat when you need him? We're going to have to do something drastic to shake them. It looks like Gluesville.
Hi there, gang. We came to make the action.
Hello there, kid.
Hi there, everybody. Hey, how about this weather, Viv? Ain't it tough?
Oh, it is groovy fink.
Mother, these are the boys from next door. This is my mother and Mrs. Bagley.
How you doing, Mrs. Carmichael?
Oh, you can cool that Mrs. Carmichael, Janice. Just think of me as one of the chicks.
Yes, chop on that Mrs. Bagley.
Say, how about another song, Bill?
Hey, one at a time.
Hey, do you know big girls don't cry?
Yeah.
Hey, we know that, Viv.
Yeah, we know that, but let's do it, huh?
Big girls don't cry.
Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't cry. They don't cry. My girl said goodbye. My oh my. My girl said goodbye. I wonder why. I'm a fool, silly fool. Big girls don't cry. They don't cry. Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't cry. I love that song. That is a wailing song, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know another song? How about the Surfer Stomp?
Sure, I know that one. You know that.
You play that?
Well, get going on that song. We're going to do that Surfer Stomp.
What are we going to do with them?
Come on, have fun.
I know how we can get rid of them. How? Hey, everybody! Limbo!
Everybody get in line. Okay. Everybody limbo. Lucy, what's limbo?
How do I know? But if they limbo, we limbo.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, Lucy, if you think I'm going to do that, you are out to lunch.
Sit down and watch. Nothing doing. Sure. Well,
get going that beat there, fellas. Keep that beat. 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 Very good. All right. Keep that beat. Keep that beat. Keep that beat. Keep that on. Wow, that's a blast. That's a blast.
Yes, that was very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Lucy, I'm going to go in the house. Wait a minute. Why do you want to split? Because my pants just did. All right, let's get our clothes and hurry back. We got to keep making this scene. Oh, diddly, diddly, diddly.
One down and one to go. Hey, Cynthia, hold it for me, okay?
Sure.
Hey, come on, girl.
Laura, just about there now. Oh, this is fun. I dig this. I dig this. Now then, keep the beat. Keep the beat. Keep the beat. Keep the beat.
Oh, well, that's enough of that. We're going to do something else now. We're going to play volleyball. Yeah, volleyball. Get the ball. Get the ball. You sit down and watch. We're going to play volleyball.
Yeah!
Hey, Georgie.
Okay, I'm the captain. I got the ball. Oh, what team am I on? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, kids.
Everybody ready? Yeah. Let's go.
Hey, you guys. Won't it be nice to be underwater and get away from that overgrown gidget?
Well, I'm all ready for the underwater bit. Last one in's a rotten fink. Where's the gang?
They got back a long time ago.
Oh, I guess I'm not very fast on my flippers.
I want to talk to you.
Well, can't you wait till I change my clothes? Oh, boy. Now I know why they call this a wetsuit.
Mother, you've ruined my spring vacation.
Do you mean to tell me I came all the way up from the bottom of the ocean to hear my own daughter say a thing like that?
Oh, Mom, it's just that we kids don't want you and Aunt Viv to act like teenagers.
You don't?
No, if you're going to be chaperones, act like chaperones.
Well, last night you called us two old fogies.
Well, that's because you made us go to bed so early. It didn't mean anything.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you. I'll try to make it up to you. You ask the fellas to come over and we'll have a party tonight.
A party?
Yeah, and Aunt Viv and I'll be chaperones, and we promise to stay way in the background and do nothing but chap.
Oh, that's neato. Wait a minute, Mom. Old fogey? How long have you been able to understand our secret language?
Oh, a couple of years now.
Sure.
Diddly, diddly, diddly. Hey, Viv, isn't it nice to be able to act like ourselves again? I wasn't cut out to be a teenager, even when I was a teenager. Hey, Debbie, what time are your folks going to come up?
I hope never. Nobody else's parents are coming up. Oh, why did I have to be a principal starter? It's Freaksville.
It's great, Miss Cummings.
Thank you. Well, Chris, is this a beautiful blast party?
It's a wonderful party, Mom.
Mrs. Carmichael, I warned you about wild parties.
Oh, Mr. Westcott, this isn't a wild party. We were chasing a bat.
Oh, come now.
Right, really.
I don't see any bats. Do you, Elizabeth?
No, Kenneth, I do not. Well, it was here a minute ago. We must have chased it away. Yeah.
Elizabeth, wait in the car. I'll handle this.
Yes, Kenneth.
But, Daddy, there was a bat. He must have blown out the window.
Debbie, you pack your things.
But, Daddy!
And your club is under suspension until further notice.
Westcott, that's not fair. You must believe me. This was very innocent.
I know a rumble when I see one.
Kenneth! It is a bat! It's in the car!
Mrs. Carmichael!
Go now. Believe me, Mr. Westcott.
Right, 3.
You couldn't hit the side of a barn.
Vivian, control yourself. That's somebody's little boy.
Come on. Hey, fellas, come on now. This is our last chance at bat. All we need is 18 runs to tie this little old game up. 18.
Oh, we're never going to score 18 runs in one inning. How come the leaguers play only 6 innings?
Oh, I guess it's to make it easy on the boys.
Yeah, or to make it easy on the mothers.
Yeah.
All right, there's my Billy Boy. Come on now, Billy.
All right, now, wait a minute.
He was safe by a mile.
Oh, of course he was. Oh, Sherm, come on now. Home run. How about a Sherm? A home run, that's what we need. Come on now, Sherm. Now, wait for a good one. Don't hit a bad one now, Sherm. Wait for a good one. Are you crazy? That was a ball by a mile.
Vivian, Audrey, please.
Oh, come on now, Sherm. Don't let it throw you. Don't let it throw you. You've got to be kidding. Umpire, I'd like to see their pitcher's birth certificate. If that boy's only 12, I'm sweet 16.
Oh,
that's what I am.
I've never seen you two act like this. After all, it's only a game and a practice game at that.
Oh, you're just so calm. You just wait till your son Jerry gets in the game.
Yeah, well, when he does, I can assure you I won't disgrace myself like you two do.
All right.
Be right, 3. You're out.
Kill the umpire.
Audrey, the umpire is Dr. Jacoby.
Well, from now on, I'm taking my astigmatism to another eye doctor.
Dr. Jacoby, why don't you make an appointment with yourself and get your eyes examined?
Yeah.
Why don't you do something like that, huh?
Honestly, I'm going to move somewhere else. I don't understand you two.
Jerry Carmichael batting for Mike Martin.
That's my son. This is his first year. He's the youngest player on the team. The youngest player on the team. Wait a minute, mister. Where are you going? My son's going to bat. Winner! Come on, Jerry boy. Sock that old apple. Give it a ride, boy.
Come on, Jerry.
Come on, Jerry boy.
Jerry boy.
Get in there, boy.
That's how you do it, apple boy.
The right one.
You call that a strike? No! It's only a game. What do you mean it's only a game? Where's your team spirit? We're 18 runs behind. Come on, Jerry, hit that old hard time.
Okay, Jerry.
The right.
Oh, what's the matter with you, Doc? Got your contact lenses in backwards? Come on, Jerry.
This is really funny.
Quiet. You'll make Jerry nervous.
Okay, boy. The right 3.
Oh, right, for heaven's sake, it was way down on the ground. Boo! Boo! The game's over. Oh, boo! That's the worst umpiring I've ever seen.
Come on now.
Oh, no wonder their pitcher had 15 strikeouts. He's old enough to be in those shaving commercials.
Listen, I'll meet you there.
Okay, Audrey, we'll meet you later.
Boo!
Lucy, come on, we promised to boys we buy him an ice cream cone. Sherman, I don't want you to feel badly now. I know you'll do better in the opening game tomorrow.
I sure hope so.
Come on, Jerry. Don't you feel badly either. You'll do better tomorrow, too.
I won't be here tomorrow.
Why not?
Our manager sent me down to the B team.
Why? Just because you struck out once?
I guess I'm not big league material.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, I should say it isn't fair. Why, Mickey Mantle strikes out lots of times.
Viv, take the boys and go to the car. I'll see you later.
Okay, come along, fellas. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do what I'm sure Mickey Mantle's mother does when he strikes out. Just going to have a talk with the manager.
Good.
Mr. Crescent.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Carmichael.
Jerry tells me you're going to send him to the minors.
Yeah, well, I think it's best for him. He's a fine little ball player, but his hitting just isn't quite good enough yet for an A team.
I see. Well, now, how would you know how good his hitting is? He's only been up once.
Mrs. Carmichael, I run the team the way I see it. I'm the manager.
Ha! Some manager. How'd you ever get to be manager anyway?
I was the only father who couldn't think up a good excuse for getting out of it.
Mr. Crescent, I noticed that your son struck out today. Is he being sent to the minors?
Mrs. Carmichael, if every boy who struck out today was sent to the minors, I wouldn't have any team.
Aha! Then why are you picking on my little Jerry?
All right. I'll give Jerry one more chance. I'll start him in the opening game tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Crescent. Baseball needs more men like you.
Well, let me know when they find him. I'd like to get back to my hardware store.
Oh, and don't you worry about Jerry's hitting. By tomorrow's game, he'll be another Mickey Mantle.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir.
Mickey Mantle spent years learning how to hit.
I know, but he didn't have me to coach him. That's right. Now, take a good swing. Oh, no, honey. No, you're forgetting what's in the book. You sit down now, and I'll show you. Here, you take these rubber balls. You squeeze these. That'll get the muscles in your hands real strong. Now, squeeze them. That's right. Now watch here. You see, you take the bat like this. Put your hands together. And then you go straight out like this. You don't wrap it around your neck like that, see? You step forward with your left foot and you swing nice and level. Now, you see, that would have been a two-bagger.
That's pretty good for me.
Yeah. You know, I'm not going to be satisfied till you are the short sultan of squat. How about that? Listen, keep squeezing, Jerry. Now, I want to show you something in this book here. You see how he's holding the bat? You see
Sherman?
that?
What, Mom? Come on down. It's time for me to rub your arm again.
Again?
Yes, again.
I'm too busy, Mom. I'm writing a composition for English.
Writing? With a game tomorrow, you'll ruin your pitching arm.
Now, who else am I going to do it?
You just dictate it to me, darling, and I'll type it for you in the morning. Now, you sit down and let me rub my little southpaw's arm, huh?
Now, you see, part of the trouble is you're not getting the bat around fast enough. Keep squeezing, Jerry.
Maybe the bat's too heavy for him.
Oh? What do you think, Jerry?
The bat's not too heavy. I'm too light.
Well, if you're going to use this bat, you're going to have to choke it then. And if you're going to choke it, you really choke it way up there, see?
Boy, Jerry, you're so little. I'm sure glad I'm not pitching to you.
What's that got to do with it?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Well, it's just hard for pitchers to throw strikes to somebody that small.
Oh, you mean if he scrooches down in the batter's box, it would be even harder? Hey.
It also helps if he can rattle the pitcher.
Good idea.
How do you rattle the pitcher?
You scare him. You look mean and you snarl at him. Keep squeezing, Jerry. Now, all you got to remember is scrooch, snarl, and swing. Okay, Jerry, let's see what you can do.
Okay.
Take a good swing now. What's the matter?
I can't hold the bat.
Why not? What happened?
I squeezed the ball so much my fingers are exhausted.
Well, you poor little thing. I guess you've had enough practice for tonight. You go to bed, sweetheart.
Okay, good night, Mom.
Good night, dear.
Rap!
What's that?
I was practicing my snarl.
Oh.
That ought to scare the pitcher.
Yeah, especially if he walks up to the plate to kiss you goodnight. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, honey.
There you are now, Sherman. Let me know if you want another massage before you go to sleep.
Gosh, no, you rubbed my arm away.
No, I wouldn't. Good night, darling. Good night. Go right to bed and go right to sleep now. Don't you worry about that game tomorrow.
No, don't worry about it, Sherm.
Lucy,
What?
are you nervous about the game?
Oh, nervous as a cat. How about you?
If a dog walked in, I'd arch my back.
Oh, Viv, this is ridiculous for two grown women. After all, it's only a game.
Yeah, it's only a game.
Yeah, what difference if Jerry doesn't get a hit tomorrow?
And what if Sherman does lose the game?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Lucy, we gotta slow down and save ourselves for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I guess with Little League mothers, the legs are the first to go.
We just gotta forget all about baseball.
Yeah, let's put it completely out of our minds.
Right.
Let's think about something else.
All right.
What'll we do?
Well, now let's see. It's 10 to 9.
10 to 9, what inning?
Bottom of the 5th.
Tigers! Viv, we gotta get hold of ourselves. Let's think about something else.
Yeah, let's eat something.
Yeah, okay.
How about a piece of fruit?
All right.
I'm gonna have an orange.
All right, I'll have one too.
Oh, well, there's just one. Here, you take it.
No, I don't need it. Here, give me something else.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. I like a banana. You're particularly about
so
having an
silly.
orange, honest to goodness.
Hey, that was a good catch.
Wasn't bad, wasn't it? All right.
Okay, what's around the infield? Okay,
there you go. Adios. Come on, here. Come on, here. There you go. Oh, you gotta go to this. Are you ready for this?
Right here.
Look
Put it
down,
right
down.
here.
There it is.
Okay. Why don't we go to bed, try to get some sleep, and forget the whole thing?
That is a good idea. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with a crowd.
Find me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never come back, 'cause it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. It's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old. Viv, let's go to bed.
In there and pitch.
Just a minute. Some umpire you are.
What are you trying to do, throw this game?
Mrs. Bagley, Mrs. Carmichael, would you please get off the field?
Not until you reverse your decision.
That last pitch was a strike.
How would you know?
Because my son said so.
And her son doesn't lie.
That's how I know.
Yeah, that's how she knows.
Ladies, please.
Mr. Crescent, you tell him.
Sorry, I'll get him back in the stands.
That isn't what you're supposed to tell him.
Ladies, we have a rule in the Little League. No mothers allowed on the field.
Some manager you are.
Yeah, how much is the syndicate paying you to throw this game?
Now, look, if you two are not back in the stands right away, I am going to ask the umpire to throw you out of the park.
You wouldn't dare.
Umpire?
All right, play ball. know, but you swung at it.
It's not fair. I was snarling it. Threw off my timing.
I'm sorry, you're out. Come on. Out.
Just a minute.
Oh, no, not again.
This is an outrage.
You're giving umpires a bad name.
Yeah, and you're not doing too much for doctors either. I bet you have trouble reading your own eye chart. You can see me, can't you?
Unfortunately, I can.
Why don't you two get back in the stands?
Why don't you get back to your hardware store?
We may demand a new umpire.
And we may demand a new manager.
Can't you do something about these two meddling mamas?
Yeah. Out.
Out?
Out of the park, into your car, and home.
You can't do this.
Unless you are out of here by the count of 3, the Tigers will forfeit the game. 1, 2.
How humiliating.
Oh, you'll get used to being kicked out. The first time's always the hardest.
You mean you've been kicked out before?
No, not this season.
Boy, I would have given him a piece of my mind if I didn't want to forfeit the game.
Right.
Oh, I sure would like to see Sherman pitch.
And I'd like to see Jerry play. I wonder if we could sneak back in.
Lucy!
Well, it was just a thought.
Well, come on, girl, let's go.
Listen, Viv. I have some shopping to do. I'll meet you at home later.
Okay. See you there.
You're out! Play ball.
All right, Tommy. Nice long single. Bring Jerry in from second. Mrs. Carmichael, where are you? Come out wherever you are. Mrs. Carmichael, come out! Mrs. Carmichael, do you want me to forfeit this game?
No, sir.
Well, then get out and stay out.
Yes, sir. Mrs. Carmichael. Out! Men don't usually come to baseball games carrying a lady's purse. Mrs. Carmichael.
Carmichael, this is your last chance. Now go home.
You're right.
Just 1 second. Okay, Billy.
You're right.
Who's the white guy?
Play ball.
You're out. You're right. Oh, one.
That's it! Nice shot! That's the way I told you to do it! Good boy! Good! That's wonderful. Good boy. Sherman, I told you not to swing at those hands!
You're out.
Jerry, you're next up. Now, come on, Jerry, get out there and Congratulations, Mrs. Carmichael.
Thank you. Hey, how about that? That was my son that hit that home run. How about that? Wasn't that wonderful? That was my son.
Did you get the kids to school on time? Huh? Did you get the kids to school on time? Yeah, just made it.
Viv, we have got to get up earlier so the kids don't keep missing that school bus.
Either that or sleep with our clothes on.
I was never so embarrassed in my life.
What happened?
A little girl asked Jerry if I was his mother, and he said, no, I've never seen that woman before in my life. How do the mothers of other kids get out of bed in time to get them off to school?
Those mothers have husbands who push them out of bed.
Yeah, that's true. Well, tomorrow morning we get up earlier.
That's what you said yesterday morning.
Well, this time I mean it.
You said that yesterday morning, too.
Well, Viv, we gotta start someplace. Who could that be?
Hello? Oh, hi there. Yeah, she's here. It's Howard McClay. He must be very interested in you to be calling you at 8 a.m.
Boy, I'm glad it's not Phonovision. Hello, Howard. Oh, fine, thank you. Oh, I always get up early. Yeah, I like to be up and dressed and look pretty for the children before they go to school. Oh, I had a good time Saturday night, too. Oh, but then I always have a good time with you, Howard. Oh, well, I'm glad you like my dress. Thank you. Oh, tonight? Oh, I'd love to. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 7:30. Oh, wonderful. All right, Howard. Bye.
Well?
He wants me to go to dinner tonight.
Oh, good. Let's see now, what'll I wear?
Viv, he asked me to dinner.
I mean to your wedding.
Oh, really, Viv? Just because I've gone out with Howard 3 times doesn't mean that I'm serious about him.
Anyone who giggles and talks mushy at this time of the morning has got to be serious.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Where are you going? Some romantic spot for a candlelight supper?
No, nothing like that. Dinner at the boss's house.
Uh-huh. That's it.
Uh-huh. That's what?
Once you get the boss's okay, the ring is practically on your finger. Congratulations, Mrs. McClay.
Oh, will you stop? This is nothing but a social evening.
Uh-huh.
What's that aha for?
Didn't you tell me that they were thinking of making Howard a partner in his law firm?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Don't you ever run out of ahas?
Before they make him a partner, the boss wants to see what kind of a woman he's going to marry. And believe me, Lucille, you could do a lot worse than to marry an attractive, intelligent, well-to-do lawyer like Howard McClay.
You know, Viv, every day and every way you sound more and more like my mother.
I only tell you these things for your own good.
Yes, Mother.
Now, Lucy, I mean it. Howard's a very attractive man, even if he is a little stuffy.
He isn't stuffy, he's conservative.
Uh-huh. You're defending him. That proves that you're serious. Oh, Lucy, I can see it all now. Yesterday, in a simple ceremony, Mrs. Lucille Carmichael became the bride of Howard McClay, well-known attorney of the firm of Donahue, Pomerantz, Lombardi, and, if this dinner tonight goes like I hope it will, McClay.
Well, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to leave you waiting at the church, and I wouldn't want to cheat you out of singing Oh, Promise Me, but I am not going to marry Howard McClay. I am merely going to dinner with him and... Ooh, I forgot something else I got to do tonight. Well, I'll just have to call Howard back and cancel.
Over my dead body.
But I promised little Jerry I'd help him with his nature project for the Cub Scouts tonight.
Oh, dear. Now, couldn't you do both?
Well, maybe I could. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll give Jerry an early dinner. I'll help him with the project, and then I'll go on my date.
Yes, you do that.
Yeah, that'll work out all right.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 da, da. La, 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 la. La, la, la,
Okay, Mom, I'm ready.
All right, I'll be right down, dear. What do you do with all those bugs?
This is my nature craft
creepy things?
I told you I was collecting bugs.
Oh, bugs. I thought you said buds. Like rosebuds, camellia buds, magnolia buds.
Mom, I'm a Cub Scout, not a campfire girl.
All right, dear. What do you want me to do?
First, we have to put the bugs to sleep.
How do I do that? Sing 'em Rockabye Baby?
No. First, you take a piece of cotton.
Yeah.
Then you put some alcohol on it.
Yeah.
Then you drop it in the jar.
Oh, alcohol. Well, that's not so bad. At least they'll go with a smile on their lips.
Now, after you've killed them, I'll mount them on this board.
Oh. Well, why don't you let me put them on the board and you put them to sleep?
Okay.
How do I mount them on the board?
You stick pins to them.
I stick pins through them? Oh, dear. I think I'd rather send them to that final picnic in the sky. Okay, let's see here now. Cicindela limbata. Yeah, that's what you are, all right.
More commonly known as a tiger beetle.
Oh?
Here, take a good look.
Oh. My, he has a face only a mother tiger beetle could love. Well, let's get at it. Sorry to do this, old man. There you are. Stagmomantis carolina.
Isn't he a beauty?
Yeah, if you say so.
That's another name for a praying mantis.
Oh, a praying mantis. Oh.
What's the matter?
Shouldn't we wait till he's through praying?
Oh, come on, Mom.
Okay. Oh, he was a brave little rascal. Didn't even ask for a cigarette or a blindfold. What's this? A Lepidoptera blancus.
That's my prize. It's a royal white butterfly.
My, he's tiny.
I was sure lucky to find him. They don't usually fly any further north than Virginia.
Well, your little wings must be tired.
What's this? Where are all the flowers?
Oh, I made a mistake, Viv. Jerry's project was not buds, it's bugs.
Bugs?
Yeah, well, it's very fascinating. See, now, for instance, here we have Lepidoptera blancus. It's very rare.
It took me 3 weeks to find it.
It'll take me 3 weeks to learn how to pronounce it.
Oh, he got away.
Oh, no.
He got away. Here.
Careful, Mom, you'll crush him.
Now, how else am I going to catch him?
I'll go get my net. You keep an eye on him.
All right. Where'd he go, Viv?
I don't know. I don't see him.
Oh, dear. Here, Lepidopter, here, Leppy. Come on, Leppy.
Oh, Lucy, you stop calling him.
What?
He just flew out the door.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh.
Isn't that, Mama?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. It's too late. He got away.
Oh, Mom!
Well, I'm sorry. Now, don't worry. I'll find you another butterfly.
You won't have it in time for the den meeting.
When's the den meeting?
Day after tomorrow.
Well, honey, that gives me 48 hours. Now, I'll find you another one, I promise.
Oh, no, you won't.
Where are you going?
To bed.
Aren't you going to finish the project?
What's the use without my prize butterfly? This is the most blackest day of my entire life.
Oh, dear.
He's really taking it hard.
Oh, I feel awful. Well, I'll get him another butterfly if I have to go all the way to Virginia.
Yeah.
Dear. Oh, that must be Howard.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Let's see how you look. Straighten that dress. Oh, your hair.
What's the matter with it?
Well, it doesn't look very good, but don't worry about it, dear.
Can I answer the door?
Yes. Oh, Lucille.
What?
Maybe you should have worn your blue dress. It does so much more for your eyes.
Oh, really, Viv? If you keep this up, I'm going to make you a present for Mother's Day.
Straighten up. Don't slump.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Good evening, Howard.
Good evening, Lucille.
Won't you come in?
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. McClay.
Good evening, Mrs. Bagley.
I'll get my coat.
Oh, allow me to help.
Oh, thank you. There we are.
Doesn't Lucille look lovely tonight?
Lucille always looks lovely.
I must say, you two make a very handsome couple.
Well, thank you. Excuse us for rushing off like this, but Mr. Donahue's a stickler for punctuality.
Oh, you don't want to keep your senior partner waiting.
That's right.
Good night, Viv.
Good night,
Have a
Mrs.
good
Bagley.
time.
Thank you.
A wonderful time.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. McClay, don't worry about getting Lucille home early.
Don't wait up, Mom. I have my own key. Oh, what a charming patio, Mrs. Donahue.
Well, thank you. I thought because the weather had been so warm lately, it would be nice to eat outdoors.
Oh, it'll be delightful.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Thank you.
Allow me, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Donahue.
That's all. Well, I suppose you've heard. I'm thinking of making Howard a full partner in my law firm.
Really, sir? Well, you couldn't find a better man.
Frankly, I think you'd make a pretty good partner yourself.
Oh, now, Mr. Donahue, are you proposing?
Speaking of proposing, I propose we have dinner.
Oh, by the way, sir, have you read my brief on the Webster case?
Excellent. In fact, it's so good, I'm going to let you go to court with it.
Well, thank you, sir. That's quite an honor.
You'll deserve to be a partner if you can pull that one out of the fire. Anything wrong?
No, just a bug.
Oh, well, if they bother you, we can eat inside.
Oh, no. I like it out here with the bugs.
She likes bugs?
Wrong bug.
Do you always look for bugs?
Oh, no, not always. It's just that earlier this evening I lost one.
Well, we certainly hope you find it. Don't we, Howard?
Yes, by all means.
Missed it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ella, please be more careful.
Oh, it wasn't Ella's fault, really. It was my fault. I'm terribly sorry. I was trying to catch that little butterfly.
Really, Mrs.
I'm terribly sorry. Don't blame
Sorry,
Ella.
Mrs. Carmichael. It's the first time you've come to our
Well,
house.
that's all right. It was entirely my fault.
Ella, be a little more careful. Well, I must say, Mrs. Carmichael, you're quite a bug lover.
Oh, it's not me. It's my son. Yes. You see, he's a Cub Scout. Here, bug. Here, bug. He's a Cub Scout, and he has a very interesting insect collection, and I'm helping him with it. Here, bug. Here, bug. Here. See, he lost a Lepidoptera blancus, and I'm trying to help him find it. Oh, get away from here. You're not a Lepidoptera. You're an imposter. Yes, he has a very interesting insect collection. He has flies and beetles and spiders and caterpillars, and he sticks pins in them.
I'm sure that must be very fascinating.
Oh, it is. In case you see a Lepidoptera blancus, be sure and let me know. That's a little white butterfly.
Oh, my goodness, I was afraid to ask.
No, it's a little white butterfly, and it has blue markings on the wings, and it just like... Don't move! Hot seat. so sorry. And you know what? This is not a Lepidoptera. It's an entirely different bug. Well, those things will happen.
Hurry up now. You've already missed the school bus.
We know that, Viv.
Lucy, you've just got a few minutes now. Do you think you can get the kids to school on time?
Well, I can if I don't have to stop and answer your questions.
Boy, what a grouch.
Well, if you're so worried, why don't you drive them?
Nothing doing. It's your turn this week.
I'll wait in the car. Hurry up, everybody.
Okay.
Bye, Mom. Bye, honey. Wipe those scrambled eggs off your face.
How come you're always the last one to finish eating?
I have the smallest mouth.
Come on, you'll be late for school.
I'm not going to school today.
What are you talking about? All right, Chris, lay off that horn. All right, young man, what's this all about?
If I go to school, I have to go to the Cub Scout meeting this afternoon.
So?
I told everyone I had this white butterfly. I can't turn in my project without it. And if I don't turn in my project, I won't be able to go on the field trip.
What field trip?
We're going to spend a whole day at a herpetoриum.
What's a herpetorium?
It's a snake farm.
Oh, a snake farm.
They got rattlesnake, cobra, copperhead.
Yeah, well, it'd be a shame to have you miss seeing that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, come on. I'll get you a white butterfly by the time you get home today. Come on.
Hold it, Mom.
What?
That's what you said yesterday.
Well, I spent all day yesterday alerting everybody and tacking up signs saying white butterfly wanted.
Mom, butterflies can't read.
Oh, come on. We'll be late. All right. Oh, listen, Viv, if that's Howard McClay, tell him I'll call him back.
Is he still speaking to you after what happened last night?
Oh, yes, he recovered. I'm having dinner with him Saturday night.
Hello? Yes, sure. Wait. Hold it, Lucy.
Yeah?
Yes? You did? Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I'll tell her.
What?
That was Mr. Hofstetter at the drugstore. He just saw a white butterfly in that park across the street from the courthouse.
Good. I'll pick it up as soon as I get the kid back.
Wait a minute! Lucy, you can't go running all over town in your bathrobe.
Alone, mister?
Oh, thanks, Fred. What's the matter?
I'm looking for a Lepidoptera blycus.
Of course you are, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little white butterfly with blue markings. Mr. Hofstetter said it flew into the park.
Of course you did.
You didn't have to see it.
Oh, no.
Oh, you don't have to be afraid. They're perfectly harmless.
You are? I mean, they are.
Yeah, there it goes.
And here we go. Let's get away from this woman. Lady, look what you did.
I'm terribly sorry. Huh. I'm sorry.
Who's gonna pay for these?
Thank you, Mrs. Wickenhauser, for your eyewitness account of the accident to my client.
Surely.
You may cross-examine.
Mrs. Wickenhauer, you say that you were in the lobby of the Danfield Bank building at 10 o'clock in the morning when the accident presumably occurred.
That's right.
And isn't it true that you were dressed in your bathrobe and nightgown?
That's right.
Your Honor, I object.
I'm only questioning the credibility of the witness.
Objection overruled. Proceed.
I've never seen a woman in downtown Danfield at 10 o'clock in the morning in her nightclothes. Mrs. Wickenhauser, would you like to explain why you were so dressed?
Well, I drove my husband to work. He left his lunch in the car, and I was taking it back to him. If he doesn't get his corned beef sandwich and some of my homemade coleslaw, he's in an awful snit.
And this witness expects the court to believe that the women of Danfield have so little pride and to appear in a public building in nightclothes.
Your Honor, I fail to see what the witness's clothing has to do with this case.
Objection sustained. Proceed.
Now, Mrs. Wickenhauser, you said that you were standing right next to the plaintiff. Were there other people around?
Oh, yes.
Lucille!
How many?
Oh, Howard. Oh, hello, Mr. Donahue. Pardon me, I gotta get that.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Bailiff, remove this person from this courtroom. Order in the court. McClay. Mr. McClay. This is nothing more than a cheap theatrical stunt to prejudice the jury.
Your Honor, believe me, Mr.
Donahue, I expect you in my chambers immediately. I want an explain. Order. Bailiff, remove this woman from the courtroom. Order in the court.
Oh, he's a beauty. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I promised my son that I'd get this for him. Wait a minute now, let me get him. I don't want to injure him. Oh, isn't he a beauty?
Madam, this happens to be a court of law. And would you be so kind as to remove this net from my head?
Yes.
I declare a mistrial. Jury's dismissed. Court is adjourned.
This is Carmichael.
Terribly sorry.
We had this case won until you walked in.
Oh, Mr. Donahue, I'm terribly sorry, but I just did it for my little boy. Weren't you ever a Cub Scout, and didn't you ever lose your Lepidoptera blankness? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Howard, I guess our Saturday night date is more or less off, huh?
All right. Put her out to me.
Well?
Well?
My dad.
Well, one of these days I'm going to find something we can really use. Aha! I found it.
Found what?
The thing we can really use. Oh, boy. This is going to make this the best summer we ever spent.
Someone wants to sell 2 bachelors?
No, Viv. Someone wants to sell a 26-foot sailboat.
And that's your idea of something we can use?
Listen to this. Answer the call of the 7 seas. An unforgettable adventure for your whole family. For sale. 26-foot sailboat, sleeps 5, large galley, complete with trailer, only $100 down.
What good is that to us? I thought we were going to rent a cottage at the lake as usual.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Viv, look. Instead of throwing all that money away on rent, we'll invest in a boat. We'll sleep on it. We'll spend the whole summer on the lake, fishing and sailing and sunbathing.
We don't know anything about sailing.
Well, maybe you don't, but I do. When I was a little girl, I practically lived on boats. I can teach you and the kids how to sail.
Oh, I don't know, Lucy. I'd rather take a cottage at the lake. I'm afraid I'm just a landlubber at heart.
Oh, here we have a chance to do something exciting, and all you want to do is sit around on the same old land and lubber.
I can't help it. I think the boat is a crazy scheme.
Well, all right, Viv. That's the way you feel about it. Go ahead, take the cottage.
Thanks.
And I'll take the boat.
Now, you know I can't afford a cottage all by myself.
Okay, then, the boat it is. I'll call the man right now.
Oh, brother, I'll bet this is the first time anybody's ever been shanghaied on a lake.
Yee, how about that? Up there, boys. Well, there she is, Viv. What do you think of her?
I think she ought to be ashamed of herself.
Oh, now, she'll be fine once we get her all fixed up. Now, the first thing we should do is give our boat a name.
The first thing we should do is to look inside and see if there are any survivors.
Oh, now, Viv.
Hey, this is neat. Wait till you see the downstairs.
Oh, that's called below, Sherman.
Hey! I wonder if there are any pirates around.
Only the one who sold your mother this boat.
Viv, why do you have to be so negative?
Mom, this is so embarrassing.
What's embarrassing?
Well, I told my friends we were getting a yacht.
Chris, any boat that's used for pleasure is called a yacht. This is a very little yacht.
Which will give us very little pleasure.
Honestly.
Lucy, will you tell me something? When you saw the shape this was in, why did you buy it?
When I looked at it, the hull was in the water, and I didn't have Lloyd Bridges with me.
Well, let's face it. This is an old wreck.
It is not a wreck, and it is not old. I bought it from the original owner.
I believe you. I wonder if he was standing where you are when he discovered America.
Mom, can we pull up the sails?
All right, we'll hoist the mainsail, men. Here we go now. Keep an eye on Well, I didn't see those either. The men had them all rolled up. Whoosh. Listen, are you going to stand around griping, or are you going to pitch in and help fix this boat up?
Oh, okay. What do we have to do?
Well, we got to mend the sails, we got to sand down the hull, we got to strip the paint off the mast, then we have to varnish it again, we have to polish the brass, and we have to caulk up the seams.
And give it a shave.
Look, sailor, we got a lot of work to do, so heave to and start scraping those barnacles.
Lucy, will you tell me something?
What?
Why is it that you're always the captain and I'm always the crew?
Come now, let's not slap it on like that. Let's make strokes like an artist. You have to go with the grain.
Aye, sir.
Avast there, mate. What do you think you're doing?
Well, I thought I'd rest my weary bones, if it's all right with you, Captain Bligh.
Now, why don't you heave to and finish that boom before you take a break?
Oh, heave to yourself.
Watch it, sailor.
Mom, I feel like a rest too. My fingers are tired. I'm tired too. Sanding is hard work.
You better give us a rest, Captain, or you're going to have your first mutiny.
Boy, the crews you have to ship out with these days. Well, okay. Now hear this, all hands at ease. Say, Chris, while you're resting, will you go downtown, take the boys, get some brass polish and K-pop?
K-pop?
What for? All the cushions on the boat need restuffing. Come on, on the double.
They do.
On the double. I like to run a taut ship. A taut ship is a happy ship.
Oh, go shiver your timbers.
Watch it, sailor. Hey, I felt a drop of rain.
So?
So, we gotta get this mast under cover.
Don't tell me you bought a sailboat that we can't get wet.
But if the mast wet, the varnish won't dry.
And just where are we going to put a 35-foot mast?
In the house.
In the house?
Unless you happen to have a 35-foot umbrella handy. Come on, get a hold of the other end. On the double, on the double. All right, follow me.
And all I wanted to do was to go to the lake and lie in a hammock.
Hold it. All right, straight ahead.
Okay.
Careful. Don't touch your side. Oh, hold it. Back up. Now straighten it out.
I can't straighten it out. The oak tree's in the way.
Can't you scrunch around it?
Lucy, 100-year-old oak trees don't scratch.
All right, back up. Careful now. All the way back. Let's go, sailor, on the double. All right. Full steam ahead. Here we go. Straight ahead. Hold it. Okay, just a minute now. All right, straight ahead. Careful. Lift it up. What happened? You broke a window.
I broke a window.
Well, don't worry. Accidents will happen. Back up. Hold it a minute. Back up. All the way. Let's get a move on, sailor. Hold it. Back up. All right, full steam ahead. All right, hold it. Go straight ahead. Into the bushes there. Now go around. Come on, not the double, sailor. Straight ahead. There it is. What do you mean, there it is? I'm still out here in the bushes. Just a minute. All right, go ahead. What happened?
We're even.
All right, put it down.
Oh, boy, I'm tired. Whoosh.
Me too.
I'm beginning to feel sorry that I signed up for this cruise.
Hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Hussey. Oh, well, we've been working on her for days, and she's really yar. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hussey. Great news, Bill. Mr. Hussey says if we have a mooring, we can put the boat in the water on Saturday.
You have made an old wave very happy.
Isn't she a snug little craft? Doesn't she float like a dream?
Could she float without rocking back and forth so much? It's gonna rock like this when we're still tied up to the dock. What's it gonna be like when we get out in the lake tomorrow?
Oh, you just haven't got your sea legs yet.
It's not my sea legs I'm worried about. It's my sea stomach.
Don't you worry. What are you gonna do with that chair?
I brought that chair from home.
What on earth for?
Because there isn't a comfortable place to sit on this tub.
Lucy, what's that? Nothing. A large motorboat probably went by in the middle of the lake and the waves finally got to us.
Do you mind if I take the bunk that's closest to the dock?
Oh, I don't care. Hey, Viv, what are these pills for?
They're to prevent seasickness.
My gosh, you got enough here to supply the Queen Mary.
You know me, I'm not taking any chances.
Hey, you know what? We never did get a name for the boat. What do you think we ought to call her? Oh, good heavens. Maybe we better name the boat after you, Chicken of the Sea. Listen, if you're going out to get anything out of the car, take that thing off. What would people think if they saw you in a life jacket while we're still tied up at the dock?
I'm not so sure we are still tied up to the dock. It doesn't feel like it.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Viv. Look, there's the dock, way back there on the shore.
I knew it. We're out in the middle of the lake.
I remember, I tied us with a half hitch. That's my best knot. I knew my half hitch wouldn't come untied. Look, the rope broke.
Help! Help!
Take it easy. All we have to do is hoist the sails and head for the shore. What'd you do with the sails when you took them out of the back of the car? What'd you do with the sails? Didn't you take them out of the back of the car? Didn't you?
Lucy, do you know how to start the motor?
There is no motor.
No motor? Why not?
People who believe in sailing don't have motors.
Don't people who believe in sailing believe in living?
Help! Viv, now listen to me. This is no time to panic.
Do you know a better time? We're gonna drift out to sea and we'll never be heard of again.
Oh, Viv, it's a little hard to drift out to sea on an inland lake.
Don't get technical. We're still adrift.
All right, now just calm down. All we have to do is wait until morning. The lake patrol will find us. They'll come out here and they'll tow us in. Now take it easy. I'll go out and throw out the anchor. There, anchor's out, all secure.
Well.
Come on, cheer up, Viv. The boat isn't going to sink.
The way I feel, I wish it would.
Oh, you're just being ridiculous, that's all. Come on
I'm
now.
not being ridiculous, Lucy. I'm queasy. I think I'm going to be sick.
Oh, now, see here, sailor. You are not going to be sick. I'm your captain, and that's an order. Here, take 2 pills.
Lucy?
Take up. Swallow them. All right, Viv. Now, look, it's all right. Now, why don't we take our mind off our troubles? What would you like for dinner? Can
I have 2 more seasick pills?
Oh, no, you can't. They make you sleepy. We got to keep our wits about us. Now, how would you like some pickled pig's feet? Maybe some, chicken chow mein. How's that sound? Or wieners and sauerkraut. Whole meatballs. How's that? Oh, sailing, sailing over the bounding main.
Lucy. What? I can't sleep in that bunk. You know me and my claustrophobia. That bunk's too long and narrow, and it's close to the ceiling.
Well, you get used to it.
Why should I, unless I'm going to join the submarine service? Boy, I'm sleepy.
Oh, this is swell. You're too sleepy to sit up and too neurotic to lie down. Viv, why don't you look on the bright side? At least you're not seasick anymore.
When I want to look on the bright side, I'll let you know. I'm going to try to go to sleep in my chair.
I don't know what could be wrong with those bunks. We tried them at home and they were fine.
Well, try one now that we're on the high seas.
Oh, all right, I will.
Oh. Oh.
Well, Viv, I hate to admit it, but it is kind of close in there. I felt like I was lying in a dresser drawer. Hey, you sure you don't want something to eat? Huh? You sure you don't want something to eat, Viv? Must have been that second pill that did it. Oh, boy. Dad, wake up, it's morning. Wake up, it's morning. Boy, I gotta hand it to those seasick pills. I slept all night in my chair and I didn't even move. Yeah, well, thank goodness it is morning, because now all we have to do is wait for the Lake Patrol to find us, and then everything's gonna be fine. We sprung a leak! We sprung a leak! Golly, no! There's no need for alarm, man! No need for alarm! Oh, oh, this is a fine mess. What are we gonna do now? We better prepare to abandon ship. Man the lifeboat! Man the lifeboat! There isn't any lifeboat! Oh, well, put on your life jacket! This is the only one. This is the only mine. This is the only one there is. Well, let me in there with you then. Oh, get going. No, I won't. Sam, let me in there with you. What am I supposed to do? You're the captain. You're supposed to go down with the ship.
Hello? Anybody here?
Oh, Professor Gitterman.
The one and only at your service.
Well, we're all ready to start our rehearsal for you, sir.
Oh, good. I'm on a very tight schedule tonight. I have 2 voice pupils waiting for me at my studio.
Oh.
And then I'm to appear tonight for the Danfield Literary Society at 8 o'clock in excerpts from my readings from Cyrano de Bergerac.
Oh, well, we certainly appreciate your taking your time to help us. It's really wonderful of you.
Yes, isn't it? Shall we commence?
Okay, girls, here we go. Six little firehouse flames are we, Lucy, Granny, Zip, that's me, Audrey, Holly, Mary Lou, here to entertain for you. 6 little volunteers we are, putting fires out near and far. If your house burns, just relax, we'll come running with our axe. Say hooray and give 3 cheers for the Danfield volunteers. Everything has come up roses, thanks to you. We have new hoses. Hello, hello, hello. We hope you like our show. We're going to dance and sing and do most everything. And so we hope to please with this year's vanities and now on with the show. Hello, 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 Well, sir, that's our opening. What did you think of hello?
Goodbye.
What do you mean by that? Now, then, we know the number's a little rough, but we've only been rehearsing for 5 weeks.
Pretty good for that. All right, now wait, girls. We have asked Professor Gitterman to come here and help us with our show, so let's please hear what he has to say. Professor, what do you suggest we do with the opening number?
Ladies, I don't mean to be unkind, but if you want my advice, I would think that you should abandon the whole project.
You mean not do volunteer vanity? Oh, now, we have to do a show to raise some money for the fire department.
We need new equipment desperately.
Well, wouldn't it be easier to patch those leaky hoses?
Now, look, we got to put on some kind of a show. The tickets are sold, the auditorium is rented, and people are going to come in here and they're going to expect to see something.
Oh, you're right. The audience shouldn't be disappointed.
That's right.
And they won't be. I'll give my program of readings from Cyrano. We'll call it An Evening with Professor Gitterman.
Well, what do all of us get to do? Sell tickets and usher?
Or would you? Well, perhaps we can strike some happy compromise. We could always do one of the classics, like Antony and Cleopatra.
Hey, good idea. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
We can do the Gitterman version.
The Gitterman version?
Because after reading Shakespeare's version, I could see there was considerable work to be done.
Well, are there any good parts for women in it?
Oh, there are some marvelous parts for women. Well, there's Cleopatra, and then there's Octavia, that's Antony's wife. Then there's Charmian and Iris and Alexis and Mardion, Diomedes.
Oh, good.
And there are two very prominent parts for men, too, Antony and Caesar.
Oh, maybe I could get Harvey to play the part of Antony.
Lawrence Harvey?
My husband, Harvey. How did we get to play Caesar, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem because all the other husbands refuse to have anything to do with the show, Mr. Gitterman.
Maybe so.
No, make not your thoughts your prisons. No, dear Queen, our care and pity is so much upon you that we remain your friends. And so, adieu.
Say, maybe you could play Caesar.
Why didn't I think of that? No, we get to play Cleopatra.
Oh, Cleopatra, that's me. If you're going to do Caesar and you want somebody to really play Cleopatra, you just let me play that part because you haven't acted until you've acted with me.
Ladies, please.
I am the logical one to play the lead.
How do you figure?
Because I am an authority on Cleopatra.
How come?
Because I've seen the movie 12 times.
She means the one with Theda Barra. Theda Barra. I'm such a big authority. Every time I think of authority,
that's a little before my time. I have seen Liz Taylor in Cleopatra 12 times.
I'll send each of you a copy of my play, and we'll have tryouts right here Saturday morning at 10 o'clock.
Oh, we all get to try out. That's what I like.
Oh, wait a minute, girls. I have an announcement to make. I got a letter from Commissioner McCulloch over in Ridgebury reminding me that we haven't had a fire drill all month. So, sweet ladies, heed my counsel. Keep thy boots and thy helmet near thy bedchamber. And keep thy axe as sharp as a serpent's tooth.
Lucy, what are you trying to do?
I was making an announcement.
You were trying to audition ahead of everybody else.
I was not. I guess when you have a feeling for Shakespeare, it just bubbles out.
Yes. Well, I've got to be going. I've got an appointment. I'll see you all Saturday morning. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
That I shall say good night till it be morrow. Well, go ahead, change your clothes. Rehearsal's over. Hello, Commissioner McCulloch. This is Captain Carmichael, the Danfield Volunteers. Yes, about our having a fire drill as soon as possible. I think you're absolutely right. If I may make a suggestion, how about calling a drill for this Saturday morning at 10 o'clock? Thank you, Commissioner. Goodbye.
Would you read that speech again?
Oh, Caesar, what a wounding shame is this. That
wounding.
What?
Wounding.
Wounding?
Wounding.
Oh, Caesar, what a wounding Are you sure?
It's traditional wounding.
Oh, Caesar, what a wounding shame is this, that thou vouchsafest
Stop. You're right. You have improved.
Oh, thank you. Then I get the part?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
Thank
very
you.
full appointment. I can't wait any longer. Oh, Mrs. Carmichael,
Yes.
would you do me a very great favor?
Of
please?
course.
If and when the other ladies put in an appearance, would you be good enough to distribute the minor roles as you see fit?
Oh, I'd be glad to.
Well, we'll have the first rehearsal here Monday night at 8 o'clock sharp.
Yeah, Monday night, 8 o'clock.
Sharp.
Sharp, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Cleopatra, what have you got to say for yourself? How do you know I got the part?
We met Professor Gitterman outside, and he told us.
Yes, he was very upset you girls were late. Where have you been?
You know perfectly well where we've been. At the firehouse.
For a fire drill that you called so we couldn't be here.
Listen, Lucy, about the play.
Oh, yes, the play. Now, girls, Professor Gitterman has asked me to cast the rest of the parts.
Oh, Lucy, speaking of casting, my Harvey will not do the part of Anthony.
Why not?
He says he refuses to prance around the stage in a dress.
It is not a dress, it's a toga.
I told Harvey that, and he said, toga schmoga. I am not allowing all of Danfield to see how bow-legged I am.
Well, we'll just have to get somebody else. Now, let's see. Audrey, you play Octavia. Anthony's wife. And, Franny, you get the plum role of Charmian.
Charmian?
Yes, that's Cleopatra's first attendant.
Wow.
It's very good. Mary Lou?
Yes?
You're Iris.
Thank you.
And Colleen, where are you?
Here I am.
Oh, you play Alexis.
Thank you.
And, Viv, honey? Because you're so talented and versatile, you get to play 3 parts. Mardian, Diomedes, and Fulvia. Okay, girls, that's it. Rehearsal, 8 o'clock, Monday night. And don't forget, and don't be late.
Well, Cleopatra Carmichael, this is about the lowest thing you've ever done.
Oh, now, Viv, don't be such a poor loser. Look at it this way. You get a chance to play 3 parts, and I only play 1.
Big deal. I happen to know that Fulvia dies before the play starts.
Yes, dear, but it is a key role. The play can't start until she dies.
I also know that the combined speeches of Mardian and Diomedes consist of hark, be gone, and fie.
Now, look, those speeches may seem short, but they're at such key spots, you hold the whole play together.
Oh, come now, Lucy. The asp has more lines than I do.
Viv, I got a wonderful idea.
I'll bet.
No, really. You are going to play Antony.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't play a man.
Why not? In Shakespeare's day, the women's roles were taken by men, so why can't we do the reverse?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, now, Viv, listen, it's such a big role, and you get billing above Cleopatra. You know, Anthony and Cleopatra. Oh, Viv, come on, say you'll do it. It's such a juicy part. Remember, you get to fall on your sword and die a slow death.
How slow can it be?
How slow do you want it?
4 minutes?
You got it.
4 minutes?
That's right.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I come to Egypt not alone to conquer the valiant Antony, but I confess also to win thy heart, O Queen of the Nile.
Almighty Caesar, you have conquered us both.
Mrs. Carmichael, this is the theater, and you're going to have to project. Those people in the back row will want to hear what you're saying.
Oh, well, you see, I thought since I'm about to die in this scene that I would speak softly because I'm so unhappy, you know?
You're not half so unhappy as those people in the back row who paid $4 for each seat.
All right, sir, I'll try to speak up.
Thank you. But I confess also to win thy heart, O Queen of the Nile.
Almighty Caesar, you have...
I said project, not blast off.
I'm sorry, sir.
And so, farewell.
Farewell, brave Caesar. Alas, when Caesar doth return, this queen shall be dead. The venom of this foul reptile will have... Okay, who's a wise guy? I can't help it. This is the only snake I could find. Well, you're going to have to get another one.
I'll try. Apparently everybody's doing Cleopatra. This is the last asp in town.
Well, see what you can do. The venom of the foul reptile will have exacted its morbid toll. Antony, my noblest love, ere I do combat with mighty Caesar and lay down my life in this most noble cause, my aching heart cries out, farewell, farewell. 'Tis but a brief farewell, dear Antony. A monstrous reptile's deadly venom e'en now winds its way toward my broken heart. Oh, sweet queen, I fall upon my shoulder and join thee in sweet repose. Oh, Antony, speak to me thy farewell words of love. I am dying, Egypt, dying. The venom is gnawing at my vitals. I, too, am dying. Oh, queen, the end is near. Alas, we die together. The end is my spirit is going. 'Tis done. The end is How long does it take you to die? I am not going to die until after you die. Why should I die first? Cleopatra is the star.
Well, Antony has top billing, remember? Antony and Cleopatra.
In Shakespeare, you always die alphabetically.
You just made that up.
I did not make it up.
You've always got something on the tip of your tongue to say.
Someone tell me that. Who is an authority on it now? Die alphabetically.
Please. I'm waiting in the wings for my entrance. What seems to be the trouble?
I am not going to die until after she dies.
Well, I'm not going to die until she dies.
Ladies, please, you seem to be forgetting something. As soon as you both die, I have my big soliloquy. Also, once I start to speak my lines, you will both remain dead. Dead. You understand? Dead as an Egyptian doornail.
Hail, Anthony.
Know, my hearts, I hope well to tomorrow, and will lead you where rather I'll expect victorious life than death and honor.
Cleopatra approaches.
me ink and paper. Anthony shall have each day a queen. Yay, my queen.
Here, my queen.
Did I, Charmian, ever love Caesar so?
Nay, my queen. Professor Kinnaman says if we keep this up, we're going to be Danfield's answer to the old Vic.
Ah.
Girls, they just called. We have to put out a fire.
A fire?
Where? In Cobb's Lane.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what a time to have a fire.
The play isn't finished.
We haven't played our big dying scene
But
yet.
that doesn't matter. Come on.
Wait a minute, Audrey, where'd you say the fire was?
Cobb's Lane.
Well, now look, you have to drive the fire engine past here to get to Cobb's Lane, so you can pick Viv and me up at the stage door.
Yep, by the time you get here, we will have died and the play will be over.
What about your uniforms?
Yeah, well, you get them and we'll put them on the truck.
Yeah,
All right, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Now, you girls hurry.
Okay, we'll hurry.
Let's go, girls.
Gee, 3 minutes. Do you think we can die that fast?
I will if you will.
Okay, I will. Alas, when Caesar doth return, this queen shall be dead. The venom of this foul reptile will exact its morbid toll. Anthony, my noblest love, my aching heart cries out, farewell, farewell. 'Tis but a brief farewell, dear Anthony. This monstrous reptile's deadly venom e'en now winds its way toward my broken heart. Oh, sweet queen, I fall upon my sword and join thee in sweet repose. Oh, Anthony, speak to me thy farewell words of love. I am dying, Egypt, dying. The venom is gnawing at my vitals. I, too, am dying. Oh, sweet queen, the end is near. Alas, we die together.
Fare thee well, O queenly queen. Now boast thee death. In thy possession lies, alas, unparalleled.
The end!
She shall be buried by her
My
Anthony.
spirit is
No,
going.
no.
My spirit is going. 'Tis done.
Fare thee well, O queenly queen. Oh, Anthony, I have followed thee
My
to this,
spirit
but we
is
do
going. 'Tis done. 'Tis done.
I must perforce have shown.
The
Day as we could not so together.
The end is near.
Oh, your Anthony, who, with his own hand, with his own dagger, has stabbed himself to death. Farewell, oh queenly queen.
My spirit is going. 'Tis done. 'Tis done.
Can this be the ghost of Cleopatra, who with her own hands has tamed this venomous reptile? Dead for a ducat, dead. But yet, let me lament with tears as sovereign as the blood of hearts. My brother, my competitor in all design, my maiden empire, friend and companion in the front of war, the arm of my own body, and this heart where mine is.
Spirit is going.
Oscar, still unreconcilable, and believe Caesar's no merchant to make price with you of things that merchants. So, therefore be cheered, make not your thoughts no prison, no, dear queen. For
The end is here.
Therefore, be cheered, make not your thoughts your prison, no, dear.
Come on. Hey, come.
Make not your thoughts your prisons, no, dear queen, for we intend to dispose you as you. Our care and pity is so much upon you that we remain your friend. And so, farewell, O noble queen. Our army shall in solemn show attend this funeral, and then to Rome.
Viv, can you lend me $5?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Lucy, the least you can do is to say good morning before you ask me for money.
Oh, sorry. Good morning. Can you lend me $5?
Good morning. No.
Oh, Viv, I'm desperate. You must have something stashed away. You always do. What about your mad money?
I got mad and spent it.
Oh, gee. But you must have a nest egg or something. I was counting on you. You sure you're not holding out on me?
Look, Lucy, the only way you could get money out of me is to hide in the bushes, knock me in the head, and take the gold fillings out of my teeth.
Oh, dear. Well, this is that dark day we've been dreading. We're both broke at the same time.
Oh, swell. What do you want the $5 for?
Jerry and Chris are both invited to birthday parties this week, and they cannot go empty-handed.
How about a couple of gift-wrapped IOUs?
Hardly.
When's your monthly allowance due from the bank?
Not for a whole week.
Oh, dear.
Hey, how about you calling Ralph for your back alimony?
I already did, and he gave me his usual sob story. You know, Ralph, cry now, pay later.
Well, looks like the same old answer. One of us is going to have to get a job.
That same old answer brings up the same old problem. We don't know how to do anything. We are the unemployables.
Well, darn these birthday parties. I swear, some of the kids in this town must have 2 birthdays each year.
I know. Sherman's is coming up again next month, and I'll swear we just had his party.
Yeah.
I'm still digging cake out of the living room rug.
But that was a fun party, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You know, I enjoyed it myself.
Yeah.
I like to bake birthday cakes and see kids having so much fun at birthday parties.
Hey, that's it.
That's what?
I know how we can make some money.
If it's anything short of counterfeiting, I'm with you.
Listen, you know what a bother it is for most parents to give their kids birthday parties.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll go into the business of giving birthday parties.
Giving birthday parties?
Yeah, we'll put an ad in the Danfield Tribune, and with the social life of the kids in this town, we ought to make a fortune. Now, let's see. What do we call it? Kitty Parties Incorporated. How does that sound?
Now, just a minute, Lucy. Ads in the Tribune cost money, and so do party favors and balloons and hats. We can't go into business. We don't have any money.
Well, now that we're a big corporation, we'll charge everything. And we'll take it out of the profits of the first party.
Now, just a minute, girl. Giving parties for our own children is one thing, but doing it commercially on a big scale is something else again. We don't know enough about it.
Well, what's there to know? All you got to do is keep it moving, keep it short, and keep out of the way of flying ice cream. Now, let's see. What do we say in our ad?
Do you mind if I ask what you're doing?
I'm trying out a new game for our parties.
What parties? Our ad's been in the paper for a whole week, and we haven't had one single call.
Well, don't you worry. Won't be long, and we'll be rolling in money.
Well, before we are rolling in it, stop rolling with that egg. You might drop it. It costs 5 cents.
That's a pretty good game. I think I'll put that down. Egg on a spoon. Let's see now. Pin the nose on the clown, musical chairs, London Bridge, bean. We need some new games. What games did you play when you were a kid?
Post office.
I mean, besides that.
Well, let's see. There was another game we used to play. It was called 5 Minutes in Heaven.
5 minutes in heaven? How'd you play that?
Well, we all sat around in the living room. Then we turned all the lights out for 5 minutes. And then...
Never mind. I don't want to hear anything about your flaming youth. 5 minutes in heaven.
Good game.
Who's that?
How do you do?
Yes, sir?
Is this Kitty Parties Incorporated?
Oh, yes, sir.
My name is Sanford. I saw your ad in the paper. I'd like to inquire about a birthday party for my little boy.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Sanford. I'm Lucy Carmichael.
And I'm Vivian Bagley, her partner.
Won't you come in and sit down?
Yes, please do.
I'm terribly sorry. Won't you come this way, please?
Right around here.
So silly of it.
Right now, just
sit
right
down
there.
there.
Have a pillow for your back. How's
There
that?
we are.
Fine, thank you.
Oh, will you have a cigarette?
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, Lucy.
That was sort of silly. Made a large conflagration, didn't it? Well, now, about the party. How old is your little boy?
8.
Oh, 8 is such a cute age.
He'll be 9 Saturday.
Oh, well, 9 is a cute age, too.
I know it's pretty short notice, but could you people handle a party for this Saturday afternoon?
Can we?
We'll have to check the calendar.
Huh?
By George, you're in luck. We have a cancellation.
Oh, did they cancel?
Yes.
That's just fine. Now, what do you provide for this party?
Oh, everything. Refreshments, entertainment, balloons, the works.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Carmichael makes the cutest favors you ever saw.
Yes. Oh, and wait until you taste Mrs. Bagley's birthday cake.
Well, I suppose you people always have a kind of theme for these parties. If it's any help to you, my boy Tommy is crazy about the circus.
Oh, good, good. Well, then we'll use a circus motif. And let's see, I could make some darling little animal place cards. And then we could bring the presents in a miniature lion's cage.
Wouldn't it be better for the clown to bring in the presents?
Oh, yes. Yes, we'll let the clown bring in the presents. The clown?
Well, it wouldn't be a circus without a clown.
Sure, Vid, if anybody knows that.
Well, we'll let the clown bring in the presents.
Now then, just what kind of animal acts do you have to choose from?
Viv, what kind of animal acts do we have to
Oh, I don't know. The clown has my list.
Of course, it's pretty standard, but the kids always seem to like a dog act.
Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong with a dog act.
Oh, heavens, no. A dog act is such a showstopper.
Yeah. Well, that's it then. We'll have a circus motif, and we'll have a dog act, and we'll have a clown.
Fine. We'll figure about 1 o'clock.
Yes, 1 o'clock is fine.
Oh, there is one more thing. We don't have a very big backyard, so you'd better bring only 1 pony.
Only 1 pony?
Now, Viv, if he only wants 1 pony, that's all we want.
Well, I guess that's everything then but the price. How much do you usually charge?
How much do we usually charge, Viv? How much do you usually pay?
Well, that's up to you people. You know best what these sort of things run. How much do you usually charge?
How much do you usually pay?
Well, what do you say to $15?
$15? $15?
We've invited 10 children, so that'll come to $150.
We'll take it.
Oh, it's a deal, yes. Yes.
Oh, we'll see you on Saturday then, Mr. Sanford.
Yes, we'll be over at your place early to set things up.
Bye. And here's my card with my address.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Oh,
yes, sir?
Don't forget, only one pony.
Oh, I'm so glad you reminded me. I might have brought the whole herd.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
$150. I told you we were going to be a big success. But, Lucy, where are we going to get a clown and a dog act and a pony?
Oh, don't worry about a thing. With $150, we can buy Ringling Brothers. Where have you been?
We couldn't have plain old chocolate and vanilla ice cream. Oh, no. We had to have ice cream molds in the shape of circus animals from Ridgeberry.
Well, Ridgeberry's only 5 miles away. How come it took you an hour and a half?
I ran out of gas.
Well, it doesn't take an hour and a half to get gas, Viv.
Getting the gas only took 5 minutes. What took all the rest of the time was going and pawning my ring to pay for the gas. Honestly, that ring has been in the pawn shop more often than I
All
care
right,
to
Viv,
mention.
calm down. We'll get your ring back. Mr. Sanford already gave me his check for the party.
He did?
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
How does the table look?
It just looks great, girl.
Thank you.
That's cute.
Aren't they darling?
Lucy, I'm still awful worried about you doing the dog act.
Why?
Are you sure that the trainer can't make it?
Now, he told us from the very beginning that he had another engagement.
But do you know what you're doing?
Of course I know what I'm doing. The dog and I have been working with the trainer for 3 days. We're going to be a smash. Listen, after this party, we can go on Ed Sullivan's show. Yeah.
Where is he?
He's out in his box taking a nap. See, we rehearsed the act all morning.
What kind of tricks can he do?
Oh, Viv, wait till you see him. He's just wonderful. He jumps through a hoop, he turns somersaults, he balances on a great big ball, and he walks a tightrope with a parasol.
Oh, my
You don't believe
goodness.
this.
No wonder he's taking a nap.
Yeah.
I hope you haven't rehearsed him too much.
Oh, no, not Thunderbolt. He's a real trooper. Well, come on, we got to get the balloons all blown up. We got a lot to do. Everything's going to be so wonderful.
What's that?
That's a helium tank.
Oh?
Yeah, well, I'll blow them up and you tie the string on them, see?
Okay. Oh, well.
Isn't that beautiful?
Uh-huh.
There we are.
How many balloons do we have to blow up?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Let's see, there's 10 kids, about 3 apiece. Well, maybe about 40, so we have plenty. Now, you tie the string on this good and tight.
Okay.
Okay? There went 35 cents.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have to have helium balloons. We can't have just plain old balloons that you blow up like anybody else.
Yes, Viv, it's helium balloons and those special little ice cream molds that give our parties those special little touches. Now, you just stop complaining and be careful. Those things are expensive. By the way, your pony arrived. He's out in the garage.
Good. My pony.
Yes, I put you in charge of the pony rides.
Why me? Why not you?
Viv, I'm doing the dog act. I'm in charge of the games. I made the decorations. I hired everybody. I should think you'd be glad to do your share.
Hocking my diamond ring doesn't count, I guess.
Yes, dear, it counts.
All right.
Now, look, all you got to do is lead a little pony around this yard. That won't kill you. Some of these sound like they're in agony.
Around the yard, 10 kids. I'll better have to go around about 100 times. They all want to ride on the pony.
Okay, honey, stop griping. You're lucky I didn't throw a saddle over you. right, Viv, that'll be 70 cents.
Now, Lucy.
And I'm going to have to take it out of the share of your profits, I think.
Speaking of profits, how much are we going to make?
Well, remember now, this is our first party.
How much are we going to make?
Well, we'll learn to cut corners as we go along.
How much are we going to make?
And then, too, this party is pretty expensive with a pony and a dog act and a clown and ice cream molds and things like that.
How much are we going to lose?
We are not going to lose a cent. We're going to make a profit, a cool profit, after we pay for everything. We're going to get $5 apiece.
You mean to tell me that I'm doing all this hard work for $5?
$5 minus 70 cents.
Oh, come now, Lucy.
All right, you get $5. Oh, Here you are. Viv, you're going to have to finish these. I got to go pick up the clown.
Okay.
Think you can be able to do it by yourself?
Yes, I can do it by myself.
Okay.
All right.
Again as many times as you want to. Now, boys, you have to line up, though. That's the best way to do it. Get in line, and you'll all get to ride the pony as many times as you want to. There you are.
I get to ride the pony next. You already had 6 turns. I only had 3.
Now, Tommy, you'll get to ride the pony as many times as you want, and so will you, David. Now, don't worry. Oh, here comes the pony again.
All right, come on. Right there.
Okay, Sonny, down you go.
Oh. Oh. All right. Okay, who's next?
Mrs. Bagley, where is Mrs. Carmichael? Where is the dog act? Where is the clown act?
Now, don't worry. They'll all be here in just a minute.
Well, I hope so.
Yes, okay. Oh, here comes the clown.
Pony, I gotta water the pony. I gotta water the pony. That's what I gotta do is water the pony. You're gonna tell me where the pony is, huh? Well, where is the pony? Oh, there's the pony.
Big idea. Where's the real clown?
He's got the flu.
Didn't you find another one?
For your information, Danfield is not the clown center of the world. Birthday boy is next.
Oh,
Take the little birthday boy.
Little birthday boy's been around 31 times.
Well, it's his birthday now. You give him a nice ride, cowboy. Get a go on there now. Hi-ho! Get a go on there. Toot your whistle, blow your horn, shoot your gun.
Pardon me, please. Could you tell me where I can find Mrs. Carmichael? Mrs. Carmichael? You are the clown?
That's me, and boy, I'm hungry. I'm going to get a chicken sandwich. Yes, sir. Here's the chicken sandwich. I'm going to eat the biggest.
That's not a chicken sandwich.
Oh, you bet it's a chicken sandwich. What happened? What happened? What happened?
Dimples ran away.
Ran away? Oh, Tommy, my boy, are you all right? What do you mean, you people bringing a pony you can't manage?
Well, can we help it if she was gun shy?
I'm paying $150.
What do you know? It's time for the dog act. There, go get the dog. Get the dog. Okay, fellas. Everybody sit in here. I'm going to show you the world's greatest trick dog. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the world-famous trick dog. There he is, the one and only Mac, step back, lady. We don't want any interference. Out of the way. We don't want anybody hurt. Okay, Thunderbolt through the hoop. Here, boy. Okay, Thunderbolt. Up and at him through the hoop. Up here, boy. Thunderbolt. Come on, baby. Remember all the tricks that we rehearsed? Come on, it's Tommy Sanford's birthday. Come on, boy. Up and at him, up and through the hoop. Yeah, well, for his next trick, he will dance on his hind legs. Come on, boy. Up. Boy. Yeah, look at that. Up on his hind legs. Or would you rather balance a ball? I'll bet that's what you want to do. This is the trick that's your favorite. There you are, fella. There's the ball. Okay. Up and on the ball. And balance on the ball. Okay, Thunderbolt. Come on. Get up there and do something, huh? Should we get up there and do something, boy? Come on here, honey. Come on, up and at it. Come on. Yeah, well, I know he's in there someplace. Well, world-famous Thunderbolt. And here he goes. Let's give him a big hand. Yeah, well, everybody over there for ice cream and cake. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, how about some ice cream and cake, Mr. Sanford?
Mrs. Carmichael, what kind of a fraud is this? Can that dog do anything?
Well, I'd like to see somebody stretch your skin that far.
This is a farce. You people don't seem to be able to do anything. I may ask for my money back.
Oh, here now, Mr. Sanford. There's lots of fun ahead.
Well, there better be.
Okay, there is, but...
What fun ahead? We've already done everything.
No, Viv, we got some games to play. Now, listen, you serve the ice cream and the cake, and I'll go get the balloons.
Okay.
Hey, where are the balloons?
I tied her to the bumper of the car.
Okay.
Lucy! What? Lucy! What? Come here.
What's the matter?
The ice cream molds have all melted.
Oh, Lucy. What'll I do? Well, pour them in a glass and give them a straw.
Your cake, because in a few minutes you're going to have some beautiful balloons.
Viv! Oh, Viv! Help coming down from here.
What are you doing up there?
What do you think I'm doing up here? I'm checking the air currents for the
Somebody get a ladder!
Oh, I'll tell you, Lucy. Lucy! You stay right there, and I'll get the boys to go home and get their slingshot.
Oh, now you go!
You all jump up and see if you can get her feet.
Somebody get me down!
Get her. Oh, Lucy. Lucy, see if you can get her feet. Can you get
Viv, I'm drifting away, Viv! Viv, be sure to tell little Jerry to brush his teeth.
I will, honey. Oh, Lucy, I can...
Viv!
Drop the check.
Viv!
Drop the check.
Do something. What'd you say, Viv?
Drop the check. Now, look, Mayor Scanlon, you've just got to do something about getting Lucy down. Well, the last we heard, she was floating over Grandma Sutton's on Old Long Ridge Road. Yes, she knocked over Grandma's TV antenna. We think she's headed toward Ridgeberry. Now, there must be something you could do. Send for the hook and ladder from New Rochelle. Well, you just listen here, Mayor Scanlon. All I can say is, in the next election, you're not going to get my vote. Or Lucy's either, if she ever comes down.
Boy, this space travel sure isn't what it's cracked up to be.
Are you all right?
Well, I think so. I got sort of used to being up there. You know, I even dozed off on my second orbit over Danfield.
Oh, you poor little thing.
Oh, you know, Viv, you haven't lived until you've drifted the wrong way through a flock of geese.
Honey, how did you finally get down?
I got caught on the Ridgebury Community Church steeple. Reverend Moss climbed all the way up and got me down.
Oh, wasn't that lucky?
Yeah. I was headed for the open sea.
Oh. It was a terrible experience, but it wasn't a total loss. We got lots of parties. Lots and lots of parties coming up.
Really? After that fiasco? How come?
The kids all said they don't care what else happens as long as you float away into the...